Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us. It's Wednesday, right? Had to think about that for a second, but it is. Glad you're with us. We got a special 3-hour show. We are live from Los Angeles, and we're so glad you're here because it's a special night here. And we've got an incredible lineup of jewelry, as we like to do. Got some brand new. Got some returning favorites, got some big time values, as we like to do here at TVON, and I am so glad to be with you, to be your just your guide through it all, right? Just your jewelry loving friend who loves to give you the best in values. And we have this bracelet. Look at that. That's a bracelet, right? Is that a bracelet or is that a zip code? That's like a city in diamonds. We've got that for you. Just a little preview. Technically, I'm not supposed to sell it tonight, but you know what? Nobody ever said that I can't just sell a big bracelet with nearly 8 carats in diamonds that are all spectacular via stones. We have that for you. We have Imperial topaz lovers. The start of the show is Imperial. It's one of those really juicy, pinky, orangey, golden stones we love. That's coming up. So if you've missed out on all the others I've had, you may want to start dialing now for the Imperial. We also have, we've got diamonds, we've got earrings, we've got tanzanite. It's like my best items and best values of the show tonight are blooming black Ds. Whether you want an 8-carat Asher cut, whether you want a 4-carat round in the Stardust mounting, but the big one we do, and also some gorgeous earrings. We've got gorgeous earrings. I love the earrings, but they're limited. Everything I have, one thing I will tell you is the bad side is we've got one of a kinds on almost everything you see. So it is going to be a night to make sure you have that phone ready, to dial in early, get what you love, get on those phones as quickly as you can. Don't miss out on these items because these values are incredible. And this bracelet, just call me if you love it. It's all diamonds. That's all baguettes and round diamonds. So it's incredible. Also, we have more diamond pieces on a wheel too. So all of the wheels will be assorted. I've got 3 for you. That means 1 per hour. And we're going to have a blast. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or request. Now we're all coming off a big old sale. Let's just, let's address the whole, like, what do they call it? The elephant in the room, right? That there's been a sale going on, right? Count all I like tonight. So we're going to, that you're going to love as well. So let's get started. Our diamond lovers are going to be in for a treat. Diamonds and tanzanite, and it's a specialty stone. It's got that great size to it, and it's an elongated cushion cut. Carat 15 in the Imperial, 81 points in the diamonds as well. In any gold you want, may I make a suggestion? It's like when you go to a fine dining establishment and you say, I don't even want to look at the menu. Just tell me what the chef's specialty is tonight. Just tell me what he'd like to prepare for me. What is he feeling, or she, feeling the need to serve me tonight and feeling like is excellent? And I'll take that. Well, this would be in the gold color. I would say your best bet is the white gold. Show off that saturation. Show off the pinky tones of that incredible Imperial that you have and get it now because there's only one. And we know these colors are the super saturated. That is why every Imperial I've had like this, and there have been maybe 5 in the last month or so, and every single one of them has gone in seconds. There is no shocker about this value. That's what we do. That's what we bring. That's what we love. Get on those lines. Let me do this. I'll make it wild for you. Instead of our $29.99 should be price tag, let's keep a major sale event going with your lots of savings because we could save you, I don't know, 10%, that'd be $300. We could save you 50%, that would be $1,500. Or I can just go ahead and go even further than that. We can give it away because that is what we're going to do all night. I've been accused once or twice of giving jewelry away, right? I've done that before. Let's do that again. And we'll make it only $999 if you'd like the Imperial topaz. That's all going to be, well, look at this on the hand too. You got to see it that way. To get this look, to get this designer feel and just keeping it classic here. Oh, sorry. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. Anyway, just had to peek that in and get a little bit of love for that bracelet. But how about this one? Have you ever, and I'll tell you, this camera zoom way back, and have you ever seen a stone that gives you what we normally call the elevators of light? This is really your express elevator right up to the penthouse there. I mean, it's just like incredible bright flashes, amazing stone, just that, it's like the whole stone is lighting up at one time as it moves here. So that is $9.99 only. It's just one. It's any gold you want, technically speaking, but we love it in the white gold. That combination is very special. So that'll be our one only there. And love the 81 points in diamonds. So keeping it classic, but giving it enough diamond weight that really supports the value and the rarity of that stone. It's incredible. So $9.99, we'll give it 30 seconds. They're on our way. If you're admiring the necklace that I have on, that is our double strand Y necklace that we have in rubies that are all bezel set, and we only have one left like it. I know every time I've had anything like it, we've done a single row, we've done a double row. It's been very popular, so I did bring one back, so we've got that for you. It's like a diamonds by the yard, but rubies by the yard, but with diamonds as well. So let me know who's got the Imperial. That should be gone, and then we're going to see, I've got a quick butterfly necklace here as well, and then Paraiba. a Paraiba early in the show, what could that mean? That could mean there's a really big value on that one too, because I like to say thanks for being with us, early birds, and we're ready to go. So this is going to be, well, that's still available. So that'll be the first Imperial available in a while in that pinky tone. And it was one of our viewers who actually purchased one. She said, you know what? Somebody told me a long, long time ago. She said, and I'd never heard the term before, so I love it because I'm going to stick with it. She said it's like a strawberry color. It's like a strawberry topaz, and I loved that because it almost in a way, almost like think not like strawberry, like right off the vine, like bright red, but like almost like that strawberry blonde kind of color in a hair color is how I would liken it to, because it's got those pinky and those red shades, but with a golden hue as well. So we love it. That is all natural, one source material and out of Oro Preto. Let's talk a little bit about the butterfly necklace, because this is the most affordable version we have seen thus far, and it's also $65.74. Really deeply discounted here. I'll start with it on the hand here for you. This is actually black diamonds. So really kind of unique. Think of like monarch butterfly perhaps here. We've got that look in a total necklace here, chain attached. It's $65.74. It'll be in yellow gold only, and it is just one only. And this is our last look at this one until we just say, you know what? Time to take those stones out and melt it down. It's a really, really, really good look. It's got 56 points in the black diamonds. It's also adjustable. So let me show you. You're getting a spring ring clasp, and then there are 3 different lengths you'll choose from day by day. That'll be your 16, 17, and 18-inch lengths, but also one bezel set black diamond that's even larger off to, that'll be on your left side. I know it's camera right. It'll be on your left. Remember, everything's backwards on camera. So that'll be actually your left side as you wear it, which you'll see it on in just a moment. And there it is in the yellow gold, black diamonds paved through the middle, through the body of the butterfly. Adjustability there. How about we give this one away, shall we? And I'll put it on the neckline here so you can see it. And then you'll get a little sneak peek of our rubies, kind of our rubies by the yard, I'll call it, kind of a rubies by the yard feel, but with those bezel set and diamonds, and then the double Y necklace design. I love it because it always sits right, but that's coming up. We'll get the black diamonds, which I love this layer too. You could wear it a little lower, you could wear it a little higher. Obviously the adjustability in the chain is built in, so that lends itself to any neckline you have, but we're also going to do this for under $1,000, and I'm talking a lot of gold. Just the chain alone. Like if that butterfly was not there, you'd pay $600 for the chain. As we go back to it on the hand, you're not paying $600 for the piece. You're not even paying $500 for the piece. It's $499. Yes. Imperial's gone. Congratulations. I know we're excited about that one. And then $499 on the black diamond butterfly. So the BDB, the black diamond butterfly, on its way too, I have a feeling. So $499 on that one. If you'd like it, give us a call quickly and we'll get that one out to you. Any questions on that one? That's the one that's almost 8 carats in baguettes and rounds. Do you know what else that's in? 18 karat solid gold. So we've got all that coming. But let's get to our next one. Call me on the butterfly. I'm going to get to my Paraiba because I know that Imperial's already spoken for. Here is our Paraiba. Now this one, I want you to look closely at this stone because it was fascinating to me. This is an oval cut. But when you look at the oval cutting, playing with the clarity of that stone, it's like this Paraiba is really, it almost looks like it has a modified cut to it, doesn't it? It'll be 9002. It is a 32-point Paraiba. It's got a ovally shape to it. Kind of means it's just a little off oval, but it's really beautifully cut. It's got every distinct facet showing up through that stone and through that clarity. It's also 65 points in diamonds, similar to what we saw in the Imperial, keeping it classic here, double halo, and then the Pave shoulder, so it gives it a little more, oomph on the sides to hold that stone and be that beautiful, decadent way we want to see that, which is Paraiba that is clarity. I'll tell you, this is one of the most affordable ways in the entire world to get yourself a Paraiba because they're not easy to find. That's the thing. There's more wealth in the world than there are Paraibas. There is very little availability on this stone. You do not want to wait if you want Paraiba. But here's the big trick. We bring you quite a few Paraibas, all things considered, considering it is as limited as it is. And yet with that, when you see Paraiba here, they're usually about $5,000 or more. So what gives this one some really, let's just call it unique, is that this one is going to be very affordable. And you can't look at it, well, it's a smaller size. So sure, of course, that plays into it. But when you're talking about exquisite stone material, you still want color, you still want saturation, you still want the neon. Those things, those primary, we're talking about the pillar stone characteristics of this stone that make it so rare. This has it all. And yet we have very rarely seen a price tag exist on any Paraiba. Even smaller stones than this one here. Remember when we had the Brazilian stones, they're all about 1/3 of a carat, 1/4 carat, 1/3 of a carat? Those were all over $7,000 at one point. This one's going to be affordable. It's the Africana material we love. Take a look at it. We'll blow it out for you. I just need one caller who likes it. We can change the gold as well. So if you prefer the yellow, the rose, no problem there. But it's not going to be this $29.99 price tag at all. And this is rare for this stone, no matter what. If you want a piece of the action, very few stones in Paraiba that are actually the real deal, because there is, synthetic material out there now. In Paraibas, you don't want to wait, because this is the way to get it affordably. Or if you really want to wow somebody and give them a gift of Paraiba, oh my goodness, technically it would be an October birthstone. Keep that in mind as well, because tourmaline is, and this is still, as rare as it is and distinctive as it is, it's still part of that tourmaline family that we adore. So this is going to give you great value. Make it just, let's blow somebody's mind here, because the gold is worth more. We'll do $9.99 out the door. That's it, $9.99 for the Paraiba ring that has 2/3 of a carat in diamonds with it, and your choice of gold color as well. So that'll be, yes. Thank you. That is sold. Well done. So our butterfly is here, but our rings are gone. Tony, how about we show this necklace right now? I think we're about ready. I have no doubt somebody saw it earlier when we were showing the butterfly and probably is a little bit curious as to what is this all about. Well, this is going to be, again, a full necklace here. So the chain wraps around it. This is really going to be, you got the 2 links here as well, which we love. And the item number on this one, which is our only thing that we've got, because I know we love our diamonds by the yard. We certainly do. This is really a rubies by the yard concept. But instead of going stations all the way around the neckline, this actually goes in that kind of Y style. Not a lariat per se, but let me give you an item number. It's 6513, and it's a really gorgeous style here. And I want to show you how you have these 2 drops. But what's great about this, because you've even heard me talk about, sometimes when you've got diamonds by the yard, what are they going to do? When it's in a necklace form, in a station style, it's going to move. And so as you move, eventually those stones are going to turn around, and they might flip and they flop, and you see the front and the back, and that's okay, because the bezels are usually open. But on this style, the design lends itself to staying right where you put it. So when you have this double strand, the one longer and the one shorter here, you're going to get a lot more, you can see how it just really sits evenly. So all of these bezels are allowing those stones to face forward. You get 216 in the rubies. Wow, that's a lot of ruby weight for especially Burma and the round brilliance, but you also get a 1/4 carat in the diamonds. You've got a lot of adjustability. There are actually different lengths you can choose from between 16 and 18. So you're going to actually, this one is one you might want to wear a little higher, because it has this longer drop, which is a 4-inch at the longer here. You've got 3 inches on the one side and 4 inches on the other. So keep that in mind. It's all set in solid gold, but there are also diamonds between the stones right up here. So you get some diamond weight as well. That's where that 25 points comes in. We've got only the one. It's the last of its kind. What a great holiday gift, because this is obviously something you could wear a little bit more dressy. Certainly with the extra length you get there, lends itself to maybe, if you're putting it on just on top of fabric, or if you've got that little deeper neckline that you want to add this to. Really alluring kind of look here. And we're going to make it, $9.99 first caller. That's it. It's only in the yellow gold. It's got to stay, but you have plenty of adjustability with this necklace. It looks amazing. You're still getting all Burma rubies, but red is that color. It goes with just so much of what we wear. I mean, you really don't have a color that it doesn't go with. So when you've got rubies and diamonds, what a great combination, lends itself to a lot of wear. So that'll be $9.99. It's only one as well. And then we'll see who's got it. But again, flexibility to wear it a little higher or a little bit lower. I put it on the, I want to say I put on the 16-inch so that it sits right there at the base. And then you've got, the room for the lengths there of 3 and 4 inches in your different sides there. But I just love how, you can move and turn and walk and do all the things you do, and it's not going to be flipping constantly, because just make sure you put it on the right way. Make sure those bezels are, allowing those stones to face forward from the beginning. And then when you put it on, it just drapes and lays very nicely on the neckline. So that'll be $9.99. And then we've got another great ring coming up for you. By the way, some really cool wheels that are all ring related and really specialty. So we'll see those throughout the show. We've got a wheel an hour. We're actually going to do one of our wheels here very quickly, because it's so limited, and only a few items on that. So let's go back to our wheel. I'll put up a ring for you here. And also remember, actually, wait, here it is. I'm ready. It's got this big, big, rare zambarine. This is so cool because the cutting here, this is so beautiful. It's the radiant cutting. Let me just clean up the band here. It's item number 9061. This is a $3.95 on the carat weight for your radiant cut royal zambarine garnet. I mean, has any stone shown off the purples and the reds and the blues more than this? Yes. The ruby necklace is gone. Congratulations. So the only piece so far that's available is the $4.99 butterfly with the black diamonds. So let me know if you need to see that again. And of course, the bracelet, which we haven't shown you. We only flashed it. And then wait till you see these dynamo earrings that we have coming up for my diamond lovers. But this is going to be, well, let's see here, a royal zambarine. That's a $3.95. Also 20 points in the diamonds as well. That'll be that hourglass kind of design, as I call it. It looks like pressed in. It's a little bit of a concave kind of style here on the band, all mirror finished on the side. So that's really pretty. Notice that there are bigger diamonds right there, exactly east and west. This one needs a great home, and it's going to get one, because that is a very large royal zambarine. And allow me to put it on the hand because from seeing it from a little bit more of a distance, you're going to appreciate even more of that color shifting property that this stone gives you. Out of Tanzania, there already, I'm seeing bright blues and then purples and then just, I mean, it's not changing even the light it's in. I'm holding it in one place, but yet you're seeing different colors come through. And then as I move it, sometimes you see more of those cranberry reds and those hot pink fuchsias. It is something that's even, in a lot of cases, something that's intriguing to folks that like color change, but color change you really sometimes have to, you really have to work it. Like you really have to work it to see it. You know, you really have to be conscious of, you know, getting your stone in the exact right light environment, and or else you don't really see that color change very often. So here's where you don't have to wait to be in a totally different light to see the color change it has. I mean, right there, you see those hot at that left side there. You saw the purples and the blues coming through that are so dynamic. This is not even $26.99. Let's blow it out right now. We'll make it $1,299 if you'd like it. And remember, butterfly here, everything else spoken for so far. The big diamond bracelet, glad to have that for you. We'll show you some really important earrings as well. I think that coordinate beautifully. Who got your ruby necklace? Thank you, Michelle. Enjoy it. All right. So coming up, we do have, again, butterfly and black diamonds still available if you'd like that. That's what we've got so far available from the show. Let's keep on moving, though. We have a really special tourmaline. Oh, this is so really, really rich. You have an emerald cut. It's a bicolor. We're going to show you some really unique design elements here in this one. We've seen this in a ring. We haven't seen it as often in a pendant. So let's get to it. That's $12.99 if you'd like that. And then here we go. Wow. Now this is a true, we're talking about the watermelon tourmaline with the green and the pink on each side. Well, it's a 9077 item number here. And let me make sure. Looks like I need to get back there and clean it a little bit, which I'm not sure if I have the tools up here to do that, but I'm going to give it a good old college try. And I've been thinking about college a lot lately because, you know, college football championship, playoffs, and that kind of thing. Heisman stuff going on, that kind of thing. You know, just reminiscing. But here we go with our bicolor, 212 on the bicolor tourmaline that's got the green and the pink. Then you also have 48 points in diamonds. It's not a great style. A little bit like keeping it classic, but a little extra with some almost, it feels a little vintage to me. And 9077 is the item number. It's a 212. It's got 48 points in diamonds, and we're loving the look. Clarity on that stone. I still don't have, I'm going to have our jewelers get back there and polish the back. They've got a little smudge on the back, but it is a completely clean stone. That is not an inclusion at all. It's just a really, again, it's got a little open back here because we want to show off the clarity. If you put a big, you know, under gallery with lattice work, then all of a sudden you've taken a tourmaline that's clean, and that's really something to praise and to, you know, absolutely get excited for. And then suddenly you miss out on that when you actually fill it up with like what looks like an under gallery, which looks like inclusion. So we like to leave the tourmalines that have clarity like this free of any undergallery press. It's not really necessary on a pendant. That's not going to be uncomfortable to where it gets your neckline at all. Take a look at it here, and we'll show you here on the hand. We'll give you the measurement. There it is. Lighten up in a beautiful, beautiful way. And tell you what, instead of this $32.99 they've got, let's do something a little different for you. And you can see here it is top to bottom. It's just a little bit over an inch, but we're talking, let's just even call it an inch. I don't think it's enough to even make mention of, but look at that. Really great look. Yellow gold now. Change the color if you'd like to. Blow it out. $32.99 is not going to do it here, Tone. We're going to make it really interesting. And do you see how it's got that nice width to it as well? Not just the stone that's over 2 carats, but you're getting that diamond weight that extends beyond. So you really get a special look here. I'll make it just $9.99. And then we've got Bonita's request. She wants to see the Huggies. We've got them. We've got the original Huggies. They're the 1/4 inchers. They're the true honest-to-goodness Huggy earring. We'll show those next for you, Bonita, and that's going to be on the way. So this is $9.99. I'm going to show it one more time up close. Then we'll get those Huggies up here. Now, Bonita, let me know if you have specifics because I know we brought you a new version. This is the original version, the Pave. So let me know if you want to see the new version or the original version. This is the Pave kind of dainty diamond presence that we have for you, which is great for Huggies. That's really, I think, always a good look that we wanted to be versatile for you. So that'll be here. And the bicolor, if you'd like it, let me know. Now, let's get to our fabulous Huggies. They're there. 430 item number. So this has been, you know, a while since we've seen this version. I want to show you one of each here because this is the Pave. We have the white. We also have the rose, which tends to look a little bit, almost makes those diamonds look a little bit pinky in hue, but they are white diamonds, just to be clear. And then we also have the yellow gold for you here, which looks lovely. You're going to get a match pair, of course. I just want to show you one of each and come in close so you can see the detail and the way they're set. It's Pave diamonds. They're a click-in style. They have solid gold on the side profile, solid gold on the back. So yes, reversible if you want to wear them two ways, different ways where you want to switch it up on the same day and you're stacking them up, because this is really meant to be a hoop that, yes, you can wear in a primary piercing, or you can stack up and layer. And this would be the hoop that I think is most appropriate if you want to get in on that kind of newer trend, which I know not everybody's into it, but like, you know, if you tend to be a little bit, you know, like you're just kind of doing the new thing and you've got multiple piercings, and if that's always been traditionally a stud that you wear in a second piercing, for a lot of years that was what we saw, and that was only what we saw, and hoops were only for the primary piercing. But now we're seeing a trend towards little hoops, and quite frankly big hoops in second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever piercing you've got, even way up high on the helix of the ear. So you've got options here, but bottom line is reversible style. I'll show you the back, because the back is really completely done in the same amount of gold you can see there. So that same kind of thickness and mirror finishing and all that. What we're going to do is take them way, way, way down, and let's give you a great look here at 10 points in diamonds. Also, they are VS. I said this when we had a newer version recently. I said, let me just advise, get the real deal. I've made the mistake at, you know, thinking, well, they're smaller earrings, and, you know, I'll just go ahead and get, you know, the cheaper version and a gold plating for the moment. And then you realize those only have a limited time that they can look beautiful, right? Eventually you're going to wear them. And this is an earring where I feel like if you're not trading them out every single day, a million times a day, if it's something you do want to leave in, this is a comfortable enough earring where you can do that. It is a comfortable enough style where you can actually leave them in. You can even, you know, lie down and take a nap and never ever have to take out your earrings out. I mean, truly, it is that kind of versatile. So I'm going to show you a couple of them on. So I'm putting in a couple just to show you how they look up the ear. But here's what we're going to do. Instead of this $5.99 new price tag we have, we still want to make what is an earring which has a lot of workmanship. And thank you, Yellow Gold's already gone. I bet you that's our requester, but if anybody else would like them, they are only going to be $299 tonight. So that certainly makes it a lot easier to get if you want to get multiples, if you're thinking about trading them out for different colors of gold on different days, if that's what you like to do. This is the way you make it happen at a very, very, very affordable price tag. And that's what this is. So 1/4 inch though, remember, and this is where I remind you that, you know, for our newer shoppers, we have a money back guarantee, because sometimes, let's be honest, I can't sit up here and tell you. I mean, I'm just, you know, going to tell you like it is. I can't tell you that these are going to work for everybody. I can't. I have no way of telling you unless I actually put them on your lobe. And without that ability to do that through TV, I have to remind you we have a money back guarantee. So that if you find that this is not going to be a size that's going to work for you, if you feel you need a 1/2 inch, we can make that happen at a later date and then get you what you need here. So let me just show you. I've got the one on in my second, I think. Yes. And I didn't get another one on yet. So just so you can see there. That's what it looks like when you stack them. Yes. I thought so. I thought that's what she'd asked for, and I don't. So just let Joyce know we need the newer pair. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. It sounds like this is not what they're looking for, or you can get them both and we'll stack them side by side and show you the difference, because one is pave and one is prong set. So that's the difference, and we've got a little bit different diamond weight on each one. So you've got an option, and we'll bring those out. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll wait, and when we get the newer pair, I'll stack those so you can see the comparisons side by side when they're on. That should help. So if anybody likes the original version, that's it with the pave. That's the difference there. And then if you would like, we're going to bring out the, assuming we have it, we'll bring out the other version. Who knows, maybe it's not here, but it was actually it was a triple diamond, or was it 4? Oh goodness, was it 4? I think it was 4 diamonds. Right in the front, they were a little bit bigger. I think you were getting 15 points, I want to say, in the diamonds, but they were the same price. So I think. I'm going all in memory, but I think that was the case. So anyway, those are original Huggies. We're working on the other ones. We'll see if we have them. I don't know. I'll let you know when I know. All right, so coming up, we are on our way. And speaking of earrings, while we're looking at earrings, I should probably also show you this new earring that we have. Oh, it doesn't have a backing. Okay, and I'm going to need one for this earring. So let me see if I can use one of my own backings here and put it on for you, because this is quite an earring that we have. And if you'd like the Huggies, Joyce, do we have the other ones? Didn't think so. So we don't have the other ones to show you, but I'm sure we can place an order for them if you'd like the bigger style. And while we're at it, let me go ahead. This is the earring I was telling you about that looks amazing. I think with the bracelet, that's the earring. So that's a new, look at this fanned out design we have here. I mean, what do you think? Especially with that bracelet. I think they coordinate. They're not an exact match, obviously. I mean, we can all see that, but they coordinate really nicely. So that's a new earring style that we have for you. Just thought we'd show you those if you want to inquire about them. There's, what do we have here? 18 karat gold, 928. This earring has more diamond weight than the bracelet has. And the earrings are less money by a bunch. So that would be the earring to ask about. Look how pretty those are on. And I'm not even, using the proper backing. I threw on a backing that I had up here. So that's not the proper backing, and yet look at how they sit. So let's go back to our wheel. Let's see what we have here. Did we find one? Oh, thank you, the actual backings. That'll be helpful. Because look at that. That's why. Do you see when I talk about big backings, guys, look at this. This is how the backing is done. That's the backing for that earring I just put on. So when I do that, and it's got that like stabilizer there, that's going to keep them sitting right up, facing out to the world. So let me know in those Huggies. Hope those are exactly what she's looking for. Or like I said, if you want the other version, we can go ahead and place an order for you if you saw those recently and like to get those instead. You may. So here we go. And I'm not going to be able to put that other one on. So again, forgive me, but these are great value. And I think if you just want a little bit bigger diamond presence, that's where you go. Just ask your operators for the newer version. And speaking of something newer to our collection, I'm going to show you this. Well, you're going to know what it is the second you see it, because there's no other stone in the world that looks like this. What do you think? And it's color changing sphene, and we have had a few, just a couple of new stones pop in here and there in the last week or so, and this is now, it's here. It's looking fabulous. I do appreciate that all these newer ones we've been seeing have been these really fancy hexagons. I know they look like a round when you first look, but if you really hone in on the stone there, you can see it's actually like a stop sign, like an 8, or in this case, a 6-sided cut. And although I think they got that wrong, you guys, it is actually not a hexagon. It looks like an octagon to me. So we'll come in a little closer, but I'm counting 8 sides because, yeah, there's a very distinctive two on each east and west, 3 on the top and bottom. You see that? So it is an octagon style. So we'll clarify that. We had some hexagons before, but this is an octagon. And it's 9029. I'm so excited. This is a one only. We have not been able to keep these in stock. Completely gone. Every one I've had, we bring them out, they go. They bring them out. There was that famous day, was it a Saturday morning when we happened to have jewelers on site. I brought out a new color change sphene. It sold immediately. And then what did we do? In the course of an hour and a half, we made 3 more. On site, brought them out the second they were made, brought them out and sold them all. So here's where you've got another chance where I know it's not a Saturday, so there may not be as many of the eyeballs out there, but you know what? It's 9029, and somebody out there tonight has been missing out on our sphene, am I right? Somebody out there. So this is your chance to pick one up and get a major carat 35. This color changes, so all that you see doesn't go away, but that actually, the base stone you see, the base color, that green, that's lively. So much of my beef with the sphenes when I first brought them out, rare as they are, yes, my beef with them was a lot of them got really dark. They got really overly saturated. This one also has 32 points in diamonds, by the way. And they got too dark. They were like a deep forest green. And then you didn't appreciate as much of the brilliance. It was almost like the green body color of the stone took over the brilliance that you're seeing in this stone, which is what makes it hot to trot. 32 points in diamonds, solid gold. Change the gold if you want to. I'll do any gold color you want. But it's not going to be anywhere near this $3,999 price tag. They also don't go immediately like crazy if they're not priced well. But that's been the beauty of this. We have priced them so well. Even this new batch, which I'm going to tell you right now, I'll tell it like it is. This supersedes the original. When I brought this material to the world for the first time back in 2017, it was a March 2017. Nobody knew it existed. Nobody had heard of it, including myself and every gemologist I talked to. We were the ones to world premiere it. And you know what? That was a darker material. We already have 2 collars on this one, it looks like. I have 1 ring. I'm not making it $39.99. You can feel free to just say sold now because the price will be astonishingly good. And it's so not going to be even $39 or $29 or even $19.99. This would be a good time to just say, I'll take it, because there's no way it's sticking around. And let me try it on, because the beauty of this mounting, the wider as it is that it shows that negative space. It shows that skin tone through. It has bigger diamonds. I mean, right? Almost 1/3 of a carat, but it's got bigger diamonds. You know what? Do you love it? Can I save them more money, or would that be wrong? They won't hate me if I save them more money, right? Antonio, I know you already got it at $19.99. I'm going to give them another $400 off. I'm going to make it $15.99, sure enough. Just out of the goodness and generosity of this company and what we do to bring you what I always tell you. It's not about what we can get. If that was the case, everything would be marked up 4 or 5 times from what we sell them for. It's what is going to give you guys the best value. Do you still have this, Antonio? You still got it? Okay, good. You never know. I've had that happen where you lower the price and they don't want it anymore because they think it's going to be that good. May I just show these really? I don't know how I'm going to show them up close when they're this big? Well, they actually kind of sit pretty well. Take a look at this. This is a sideways view of the earring I just had on a moment ago if you wanted to check them out for yourself, and you get two. So just to let you know, it's item number 9093. Thank you so much on the Speen, and thank you for still trusting in the ring, as good as that is, even with my big discount there. I told you at the beginning, I'm putting everything on sale. I'm still going on sale. We got to do everything on sale for you, including this pair of earrings, which is brand new tonight. And it's, oh, you know, just your average 18 karat gold earring with 9 carats 28 in VS diamonds, all rounds. This is actually what 1/2 of the earring looks like up close. You know what I just automatically think of is our cluster ring that we have with the round cluster ring. So many of you own that. It's like you have 3 of those in the middle of the earring, right? They remind me a little bit of peacocks. One like mommy and one daughter, and their feathers are facing opposite ways. It's just spectacular. I'm gonna leave that other one so I can try it on, even finished in the back with all that 18 karat gold. Remember that backing I just showed you that looked a little different from a typical backing? This is it. This is the backing for the earring. You see how it's an oversized butterfly, but then it's got that large round stopper, and then it has that open circle, and what that's meant to do is give you even more stability so that that back pushes against the back of your lobe and therefore keeps the earring completely upright and out to the world. So that's very important. And it's going to be a really great value for earrings like this. If you like them, call me quickly. We don't typically get to keep these diamond pieces around for very long. The proper backing works so much better than my little baby backing I was using from my own earring. This is really where you're going to see exactly how it faces forward. There it is, situated. I just had a little bit like that. Now I just want to straighten it out for you now that I get to see what I'm doing. But take a look at that. Take a look at that from a distance away. Now you see how it's upright, facing right out to the world, just the way you want to see it. It looks amazing. 928 in diamonds, all set in, yes, 18 karat solid gold. And if you like them, we're discounting them because they are supposed to be, whoa, $75,600. I have that bracelet. Remember this bracelet I keep flashing? That bracelet has 771 in diamonds in 18 karat gold. It might be a little more gold, sure. But you know what? This one is over $50,000. These earrings, which have way more diamond weight, are not. Let's go back up close, take a look. I'm going to give you the measurement and all that. I want to show you what I can do to make this earring relatively inexpensive for what this is, because when diamonds like this are in the retail world, 12,000 carats, best case scenario. So 75,000 is already a good deal already. But this is not going to be 12,000 a carat or 10,000 a carat. Here's your actual measurement on the earring. Anybody thinking about them so far? 2 inches and 2 inches and a quarter or so. I'll call them 2 1/4. Post backing right there, back of the center of that first circular cluster. And then that fanned out design top and bottom. And yet, not 75, not even going to be, I like $40,000 a lot better. But it's not going to be $40,000, $30,000, or even $20,000. These are all VS diamonds in 18 karat solid gold. I love that this piece stays stationary, and then this has that. Even if you're perfectly still, like, do you see where I'm holding it? I'm keeping it really still. But do you see how you get that little bit of rotation and movement? Not rotating like, you know, like that, no. But you get that little bit of movement thanks to those hinges between. 20,000, 19,000, 18,000, you know what I'm doing. I'm putting everything on sale. Let's take it even lower than even 18 or even 17 or even 16,000. I'm going to make them 15,999. There's only one pair, and that will be it. Just an incredible buy on a really over-the-top, glamorous, that's not your everyday earring probably. I mean, listen, you wear what you want to wear. But as we take another close-up look, I mean, that's the earring that should be $100,000 without even trying. I mean, even if they were SI diamonds out somewhere, that would be a $100,000 earring. But to get them for under $16,000, one pair only, that's it. They are so beautifully made. I love seeing this close-up detail. I love getting in close there and looking at all that detail from the very, very center all the way on out. It just looks so good. And yet that beautiful style. And I'm going to tell you, they're not heavy. They're not heavy. It's not something you need to worry about. Oh, that's a very big earring, over 2 inches. Are they uncomfortable at all? The answer is no. I've been wearing one this whole time, and yet it doesn't even feel like I've got anything on. So it's really, really, really a good look, and a lot of fantastic, fantastic diamonds. So I just had to show those to you, just in case you're curious about those big diamond pieces that we adore. That's your 9 carat 28. Gosh, those backings are so cool. Really smart to have those done that way. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you here, and I've got a quick wheel on the way. So again, you're getting 2 of those earrings, 928 in diamonds, over 4 carats. 65 or about 465 each on those. All right, so we'll keep on moving. I got a quick wheel for you. Actually, let's do this golden pearl really, really fast, just because I know we love our pendants here. And this is something that, if you know what we've been doing lately on golden pearls, especially even in rings, you might need a matching set, and this will be a way to do a pendant, 1810, in a beautiful, large, still large golden pearl here. This is an all natural color pearl. You have the diamonds surrounding it, diamonds in the bail as well, and that would be 10 millimeters on your golden pearl on 1810, and also has those big VS diamonds, 35 points in the VS diamonds, and ooh la la, we love it. It's going to be a big deal here. We'll blow it out for you. You know, if anybody would like it, I just got to move it, because this whole $34.99 deal on the 10 millimeter pearls is not working. We're going to do better for you. These are really exotic though. Remember, it's not just a pearl that's got some treatment or some dye to it or some coating or all the other treatments they do out there. This is different. You're getting that golden pearl, which has this magnificent, perfect round shape too. Look at how smooth the nacre is. You want a round pearl, ideally. That's one of the traits we look for value. I'll blow it out for $9.99, first caller, and that's it. Had a lot, yes. All right, so it sounds like that one's gone. Congratulations, well done. Then we keep moving because we got things flying. I'm gonna get to that wheel. My opal lovers, you know what, since we might have your attention here with the pendants, let me show this. Look at this. Freeform, I'm trying to figure out how's the best way to angle-wise, like this. Whoa. Have you guys ever seen sandblasting in jewelry? This almost looks like metallic sandblasting. But this is the, I gotta get a proper background. Hold on, I gotta find one. I have a black opal here, it's 8733, it's new, it's as it is in yellow gold. I think I can, that was my knees cracking because I'm really old. But if you heard that, crack, crack, that was me trying to get the background from where I'm standing, but way on the ground. Let me show this to you so you can see proper color here. This is what it looks like in person. I'm gonna zoom back so we can give you even more room. And take a look at this. Take a look at this. Wow, it's like a shimmering, glittery, like a micronized glitter. I'm not one for glitter. Like, I like sparkle, but I want it in like stones or like, you know, like glitter on nails. Like, yeah, I want like stones or like something a little more, you know, rich. This is like a micronized glitter is what it looks like. But this is all natural black opal. I've just never seen one have the metallic type of look that this has. Freeform, huge size, item number 8733. It's a 411, so let me give you some more info on that. It's 15 points in a green diamond right up top. What in the world? We have a yellow-green diamond in a round. It's green-yellow. They're calling it green-yellow. It might be yellow-green, whatever you see first. 411 on the freeform. And it's got this great, look at this, full, solid gold backing. This is one only. Let me give you a, sorry to blind you there. Let me give you a look at it from a distance on the hand. This is what I love about gold, though. This is why I love solid gold. And heck, you could wear that reversed if you wanted to and have kind of a medallion tablet look if you wanted to. Now, from a distance, we're getting in more color, those reds, those oranges, those golden tones. I want to give you a measurement here, that big stone, big round brilliant diamond there, azure bail, 1.25 inches or so from top to bottom. And again, all the look of a major opal. Let's blow this one out too, because that's what we're doing here. And as we show it here, you can see this is only giving you a partial, I can't move it everywhere, but I want to move it at least from side to side here, front to back, so you can really see some of the play of color. This even becomes more of a wow piece when you see it in person in like a natural light, not a, you know, TV light setting. It's beautiful. It's not even going to be this wow. And it deserves $58.99. Don't get me wrong. It deserves it, but I'm going to continue to put everything on a major blast of a sale here. We're going to make this really simple and easy. First caller, blow it out. I would be really surprised if you're not shocked at what we're doing on this price tag. Let me help you own it. Call me early. Nobody's on the line yet for it. But this is one only in the world. I don't have any other opal. I've got beautiful black opals, but I don't have anything else that does that subtle, shimmery, metallic, glittery like look. It's so pretty. And yet, It's not even $5 or $4 or $3,000. It's not even $29.99. It's got reds in spades here. We usually hope to see just a little bit of red in a little black opal. This is a lot of red in a huge opal. And it's not even $29.99 either. I'll blow it out for only $1,999 first caller. And that is a natural yellow, green, round, brilliant, fancy diamond right up top. And that's where you're going to put your chain. Whatever chain is your favorite, slip it right on through that bail and you are good to go. And that is a fabulous stone. I mean, look at that glittery effect. Oh, I like it goes from like the sunset to the sea. It looks like a mermaid, and then it looks like the sunset on the horizon. It's like you're over the sea, then you're under the sea. I mean, look at that. $19.99, one caller only. Let me know who's got it. And a beautiful inch plus in total dimension here. Loving that. $19.99. That is a really good opal, and hopefully it's coming through just half as pretty on TV as it is in person, because I'm looking at it in real life. It is second to none. So let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you. We have other earrings that are quite dramatic in a drop earring, but they're all the colors. We have one last curb link bracelet, but it's in white gold, because I know lately we've seen a lot of yellow gold. And then we're going to bring you, how about my quick wheel? I've been waiting for this. Yes, Antonio. Yes, and she got the pearl too, right? Color change in pearl. Hi, Gladys. And does she enjoy our Wednesday night shopping together? Thank you. What's that? For the night. Thought you meant forever. Okay, good. We'll see her tomorrow then, maybe? Maybe. Thank you, Gladys. She's like, I got to turn. Lolo, good night. God bless, and bye-bye. See you later. Well, thank you. She got some good pieces, so it sounds like perfect. And the Sphene is amazing, isn't it? So she'll love them. All right, coming up next, let me go to my curb link, then I promise the wheel, because the wheel's going to fly. But this is, I'll start here on the hand, because I want to show you this curb link style is really intriguing, because we've done, of course, a lot of you know the links collection, right? And certainly over the last couple of days, we saw a lot of links go out the door. This is the only way to do it in a white gold curb link bracelet. But this curb link has diamonds. It's item number 639. It's a one only though. So it's final warning, final last call, last time on the air. It's actually done in a 7-inch style. So you're best off if your wrist is a little bit smaller than 7 inches exactly, because most of our wrists are. When you wear a 7-inch, usually that doesn't mean your wrist is 7 inches. It means you wear a 7-inch bracelet. Bracelets are not meant to be like adhering to the skin like a vacuum packed seal. It's supposed to give you a little bit of movement. This is a line bracelet style. It has the lobster claw on one side, and then it'll just attach to the other open link on the other side. This is all going to be, you see the 3 links here that are kind of spaced throughout the midsection of the bracelet. That's going to be where your diamond links are. So this is, especially if you have a, if you have the white gold version of Lauren's links, this would be a great match. If you have any, just any white gold curb links at all, if it's something you enjoy in a necklace or an earring look, you've got a great match here. Blow it out. We'll do this one, 50 points in diamonds in the curb link, but obviously that's a lot of solid gold, and that's really important here. And you know what? We're going to do it just, it's been $39.99 a while. Let's just make it really easy, and we'll do that one right now for $19.99. That's it instead. So a nice extra savings there on a 7-inch, and again, just best if you've got a little room to work with there. So if your wrist is a little bit under 7 inches, then you're going to have ease of putting that on and taking that off. So you want to have a little bit of room to work with, just so you can maneuver that lobster claw onto the other link on the other side. And here's what it looks like up close as well, so you can see how beautiful those diamonds are, and they are VS diamonds. So you've got your 1 link, your 2 link, and your 3. Very, very unique. And of course, the bigger links with diamonds, that's a little bigger than the rest of the bracelet. So $19.99 if you like that one. It's kind of a fun way to do a bracelet link design, to have that little bit of diamonds interspersed throughout. So now we're going to talk a little bit about a wheel. And you guys, that opal piece, that big opal pendant, I just realized why it's still here. Didn't show it on. We got to show it on so you can see another size perspective on that opal, because it is just so important. Let's take a look though at our quick wheel. It's going to be quick, and then I'll put the pendant on for you. So if you're waiting to see what that one looks like on, you'll get to see it here. But look at this. This is our chrome diopside out of Russia, and this is a really good stone. I'm going to flip it just so you can see the stone a little bit better. First, that's going to be the centerpiece of our wheel. Then we're going to add 4 more to give you a look at. Well, look at this. It's our blue rhodium. This is not enamel. This is actually a precious metal done in that blue color. And then talk about, again, that shimmery metallic effect. You get that here with that way that blue rhodium is actually done. They do a little bit of a, it's kind of like it's a technique. It's like a sandblasted technique. And then they actually have, we know rhodium, typically the white rhodium, right? We see it as a white metal. And you see that there towards the outside of the petals. So it's really replicating Mother Nature and how florals are rarely just one color. They usually have multiple colors, especially within the petals when they're in bloom. So you're seeing that there in that beautiful blue rhodium to white rhodium, almost like a silvery look. Then we have a zambarine. So if you missed out on the trillion that we had earlier, and there is one more to add to the wheel, and that will be our fabulous fire opal. And looking forward to showing this because this is a design we saw earlier with the zambarine. Now it's done in the yellow gold with the fire opal. So isn't that a pretty wheel? We've got the heart-shaped aqua. That's the Sierra Santa Maria in the back left rather, my right, your left. Then we've got the flower design in the back right. Then the diopside, that is our Russian chrome diopside right there in the middle. It's a one only. Then the zambarine was already, again, color shifting away here as it moves left to right, and then the fire opal in the front right. So you've got 5 different options. Every single one of them, this is where you must call early. This is going to be, yes, a phenomenal buy. But every single one of these rings, sometimes on a wheel, I might have 5, 6, 7 pieces. There might be one of them that's going to be a multiple. Nothing up here is. It's all when they're gone, they're gone. What you see, that stone you see, that's what you're getting. You're going to choose your gold color when we can change it, which is every single one except for the flower. The flower that's the blue and white rhodium, that's got to stay as it is. That's got to stay. The body of the ring is actually yellow gold. That stays as it is. The rest up there can be changed. We're going to give you the best value possible. This is as low as they can go, and we're going to take them way, way down. So this is where you call if you have a favorite, because they're all one onlys. That heart shape, I wish I had a bunch of those. I think heart shaped, aquamarine, very rare combo. We don't see that a lot. That's going to fly. Also that zambarine with that halo. Notice how the halo of the zambarine interlocks with the design cutout of the side band. Then you've got the hourglass style. That's with the fire opal. And then we've got Russian chrome diopside. It's the only one we have in the entire stock. Take a look. Everything up here has got to go. They're all going to be one price tag. It's an amazing one at that. And you don't have to pay anywhere near this $19.99. Let's take them all the way down for you. And this is going to be your chance to own any one you want. We got calls busy already. Don't wait on this rhodium. This blue rhodium into that silvery white tone. Rhodium itself has a very kind of a nice deep color to it. That is really attractive. Look how even the petals of the flower curl up at the edges. The band isn't just symmetrical straight across either. It's really lovely. And then it's got those 3 diamonds up top in the center. That heart-shaped aqua was a 221. I've got all carat weights waiting for you as you request them as well. So don't hesitate to just get on the phone lines. Let us know which one you're thinking about. Chrome diopside, one of the bigger ones I've had the opportunity to sell here, 235. In that chrome, Russian chrome, only can mine at best case 3 months out of the year. And then we've got 281 in the zambarine up here. This is the 221 we mentioned. We got a 205. Are these all 2 carats? I mean, everything that's got a stone, besides just the diamonds, is going to be a 2 carat or greater. Yes. Carat weight on the fire opal, well, I'll tell you it's over 2 carats, but that fire opal is going to be 205. So again, 205. Then we've got, of course, this one doesn't have one big center stone. It's got diamonds. So that's 5 points in diamonds among 18 karat blue and white rhodium on a yellow gold backdrop. 221 on the gorgeous heart shape with diamonds as well. 235 on the diaspora out of Russia. And then we've got the big one is the 281, the 281 is the zambarine there. So all over 2 carats, 205 on the fire opal. Already interested in that one? Blow them out, not even $999. It's while they last. We've got 60 seconds with this wheel. Then they are going to be long, long, long gone. They're only $888. That's it. Huge value. We even have 18 karat gold up there. So major, major moment to get on the phone lines. Let me know which one you want to see on. It sounds like they're already thinking about the fire opal, so we'll put that on first. Remember, that one you can change the gold. The only one I can't is going to be that flower design. This is the one that's got to stay. Here's the fire opal, currently in the yellow gold. We'll do that 205 with the fabulous 20 points in diamonds. Look how pretty. Mostly red. Always what you want to see in a fire opal, ideally, mostly red. That is the tippy top best of the fire opal world. And so the fire opal's verifying right now. That's the 205. Let me know if we have any questions about that wheel. We have 35 seconds left, and that's going to be it. So a little rapid fire discounting for you on a Wednesday night as we approach hour number 2. Waiting to show you all the deals that we've got. There are so many good ones tonight. Stay with us. Stay with us. It's a really good show, especially if you're a blue wing block. Do you love her? Which one? Oh, good. So fire opal's gone. Fire opal is out of here. Thank you so much. 10 seconds left. And then we've got blue road. Let me know if we can just even come in close and take a look at one of those. Wait, we cannot leave this heart shape. Look at this blue of that Sierra Santa Maria. That's about as stark a blue, as saturated blue as you get in a Sierra Santa Maria aqua. It looks like a blue diamond, for goodness sakes, although I've never had a 2 carat blue diamond. Certainly never will, I don't think. I mean, that's yeah, not going to happen. I can guarantee you it's not going to happen. I am not going to have a blue diamond in a 2 carat size, guaranteed, unless I start being a museum curator. But even then, I think that's going to be tricky. You know, Tony, I promised to put that opal pendant on the neckline. So let me do that while we have a moment here, just to give you another perspective on the size of the piece. And now, look at how now you see a lot of purple tone. It almost looks like a purpley lavender base color on that stone now, doesn't it? So that's the one with the green yellow diamond that's only $19.99 for that huge 411. Natural, lightning ridge, black opal, and one big diamond right up top. I just love how when it's even stationary, it's not even moving, and you see all these different layers of color throughout. So that is $19.99. Just want to give you a little further away perspective on that. Back to the wheel we'll go. Antonio, who'd you have shopping with you? Okay. That's great. Isn't it nice you don't have to make stuff up anymore and do all that, right? That's good, right? Okay, so you were not shopping, but Jess was. All right, gotcha. All right, so now I understand what's going on. Here's the beautiful heart shape. Do we want to just see these close up one quick time here? Just because I can't leave them here, and it's on me. If they're still here at $888, it's not the price tag. It's on me, and it's just like, you guys don't like them, right? But look at this gorgeous, gorgeous diopside. This is out of Russia. Don't see these very often. It's a gigantic pear shape. The trick always, besides getting them in the first place, is getting clarity. It's getting a good clarity. It's nearly impossible to do. This is a really included stone by nature. And this stone being that size, well, first of all, it's that, remember, 2 carat 35, chrome diopside. It's item number 8825. It's never been to 888 before. Now it is. So we are ready to send it home. This is where you got to get in this Russian diopside. No, we don't see it a lot. That's for sure. We definitely don't see it very often. So if you're new to it, we like to give you that little once over. It's a chromium-rich stone. It's what's producing that bright, lovely, stark green. I have beef with this stone. Usually it's too dark for me, and I won't show it. If it looks like there's no green at all, I don't see the point. I really want to see the bright green tones. If you get bright green and clarity together, well, guess what? That's exactly what makes it so rare. Clarity and the bright green you see. Then it's got this ribbon-like design around it. Let me also show you this as it is. Blue and white rhodium flower ring. This is really gorgeous. And this is what you need to see is the close-up. To see that same kind of, this is what the opal was doing, except the opal didn't have like a technique to the way it was done. The opal was just a natural stone. This is where it almost is textured, so you get that unique look where it looks almost like there's a subtle sheen. It's like a sandblasted type of finish, so it looks almost like it's metallic, or like almost like a sandblasted kind of glittery texture when it's actually a precious metal, but it's got the blue color to it. It goes in, kind of just graduates into that kind of silvery white tone, and then the ring itself is in the yellow gold. That's going to be, of course, with diamonds right up front. It's only $888 as well for a designer piece. Take a look at that one more time. We'll see who's got it, and then I'm going to show you the other two that we've got left here to show up close. So fire opal gone, flower ring is verifying. Let me try it on as well while we're at it. It's got even the ace. This is like our rose ring. Remember our rose ring had like two distinct sides to it, kind of a top and a bottom, kind of a different look. It's not just cookie cutter like stamped out. It's actually got that unique little, every petal's a little different shape and size and a little different way it kind of curls and wraps. So it's really beautifully done. That's 18K, by the way. So that's 8910. Probably gave you the wrong number. I'm on to the aqua already. So there's the big flower ring for $888. Then we're going to talk a little bit about this aqua, because that one shouldn't stick around being a heart shape. And Sierra Santa Maria, let's go back to our close-up here, and we'll show you that heart shape. Look at that. Great looking heart-shaped aquamarine. It's item number 8938. And that will be, look at that, heart shape where the point at the base goes into that trillion kind of chevron design that's carved, that's open. And that's a really good look as well. So let me know if you like it. That's $888. And that'll be, I love it in the white. You can change it if you want to. That's a 221 with 10 points in diamonds. If you'd like the one and only heart-shaped aqua we have. And then we've got your last look here at the zambarine. The zambarine has that halo that then jives right in. You see how it links into that open work on the side. So really specialty. And those are your wheel pieces. That's also $888 off that wheel. So then next, we're going to get to some more for you. Thank you again for shopping that wheel. Again, a couple pieces left here if you'd like them. So no hesitation. The zambarine is item number 8940, and that'll be actually our 281 zambarine oval, and then it's got that interlocking halo we talked about. That's going to give you a 14-point diamond weight. And again, color shifting, as you can well see right here. It's shifting sides. You just see it move left to right, and look at the colors. You see different colors come through at every waking moment there as that stone moves. White, yellow, or rose gold on that one, but it's again one-of-a-kind stone. So limited as we are. So that's going to be it. Chrome diopside still here, heart-shaped aqua, verifying right now on that one. And let me know if we have a heart-shaped ruby lover out there. we've got a heart-shaped ring for you. And that's something I had one heart-shaped the other day. We got a bigger one today because that other one's long gone. So we're going to show you that here in the show. We only have 2 hours left. So if you have any requests, get those in. We'd love to hear from you and find what you're looking for. And then we also have a major trillion tanzanite, a really good blue wing black D. And then tanzanites are really throughout the show. We've sprinkled a few really important ideas for you throughout the show tonight. One of them coming up at the top of the hour. Stick around. Then I'll flash the heart-shaped ruby because with holidays right around the corner, can you believe that this is our last hour for my East Coasters? It's our last hour of November. 1 hour left in the month of November. How'd that happen? But if that tends to create a little panic because you're going, uh-oh, that means holidays. That means they're right around the corner. Look at this. Look at this. I think my background got my wheel a little messy, so I'll flip that. Look at this, though. I have a large heart-shaped ruby. This is a large heart shape. We did a 1 carat the other day. This is a 208 heart-shaped Burma ruby. I'm leaving the camera close so you can see. Well, like this is going to need help. I mean, we could be far, far, far away. You're still going to see that glow and sparkle. This ruby could be, out of everything, which commonly ovals, out of everything we've seen in rubies, and we have only specialized in Burmese stones. But what do you guys think? Are we in agreement? Is that the best ruby we've seen on this show? And we've had some just dynamos of stones. I've had 3 and 4 carats that have given us clarity. I've had big Burma in unique shapes, but a heart shape that is so wasteful, but worth it, right? Wasteful, but worth it. That's what I like to say about this because it really is. It's a stone that if anything deserves to be cut into a heart shape, it should be something that's red or pink. This is just as bright, gemmy, or red as you can get. We are just a few minutes away from the top of the hour. I tell you, we could just get this out right now. We don't need to wait. Take a look. If we do this right on the price, I just think if I'm in giveaway mode, and I am, you've seen that if you've watched any of the last 56 minutes and 42 seconds. We can make 9071 disappear like magic. I'm going to do that. It's an 18 karat gold ring. We put in yellow gold, we put in white gold because we put in yellow diamonds and white diamonds. But that's a 2 carat 08 heart-shaped ruby. Now I'll give it a little breathing room here. And then we'll try it on because you're still, even from across the room, going to see those fiery, bright, red, brilliant flashes. But there's a lot of yellow diamond weight there. 208 in the ruby, 32 points in the yellow diamonds, and 1 full carat of white diamonds. My goodness, look at that ring. It's got it all going on. The double halo of the yellows and the bigger outer halo in the white diamonds. Then even the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds on the sides. White, yellow, white on either side of the ring. What a good look that is. Yes? The other opal. Are you talking about the pendant or the fire opal or the... Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Who was shopping with you? Margie. Hi, Margie. Margie or Marjorie? Marjorie. Okay, thank you, Marjorie. Yes? She's taking the royal. Not the royals that just landed in Boston tonight, not those royals, but the zambarine. The royals are in town. Well, they're in our country. Will and Kate. Yeah. Can I call them Will and Kate? Anybody watching The Crown yet? I got to see a couple episodes over Thanksgiving. Okay. Nobody's on this ring? Okay, we'll wait. We can wait. I just thought you might get excited about it like I am. Yes? Okay, so the zambarine's gone. We have another question. I'm waiting on Antonio on that. Find out what he needs. This is, yeah. What's happening? Issue? The phones are just down? Okay. All right. Well, okay. Let's do this. I don't think our phones are working or something, but we're going to figure this out. We're going to give you a chance right now. It's just a couple of the phones. Okay, so maybe a couple of the phones aren't, some are. Okay, let's just help you. 1 minute till the top of the hour. Let's test the phones. If I give away a massive ruby, and I'm going to, let's just do it. Why not? Why wait? Let's just give it away. Look at how clean, bright, striking. The yellows make it. I mean, yeah, that's an extra expense to start throwing in 1/3 of a carat in yellows, but it's worth it. And that really, doesn't it elevate it even more? You're already getting such an important ruby. To give it yellow and white diamonds together, to get 132 total weight in diamonds, to get a 208 ruby heart shape, I'll blow it out right now. It's literally $12,999. Let me try to get this one a home so we don't even need to make you wait till hour number 2 or hour number 3. Let's just do it. Let's get a great value here for you. Call me if you love it. One only. This is going to get so wild in here because we don't see big rubies go for this price ever. And even when they're more, you know what typically rubies are. And I've had people, they get, you know, they get all upset. They're like, I like that burgundy, like deep, deep, deep tone. I'm like, that's okay. That's all right. You can like those deep burgundy tones. I'm just here to tell you what the best quality is too, just so you know. Because whether you're shopping with me or somebody else on TV or somebody in a store or wherever you are, I was at a mall yesterday for the first time. I was in Colorado. And I was in the snow. And I had like an hour to kill. And so I went to a really fancy mall. and it was my first time in a mall in some time. It's been many, many, many years. And it was really fancy. And I went into a jewelry store. And I was blown away. It's my business. I do it every day. Why do I need to be going to stores? I'm glad I did. Rubies like this. Not a heart shape, just a 2-carat ruby. Not just 6 figures. 7 figures. 7 figures. This was a fancy place. But you know it's fancy when Beyonce's modeling on the front window, right? You know, she's doing their ad campaign. So you know you had to pay for her money just to endorse the jewelry, right? And this is where we're going to do better than $13,000. Tony, it was either the mall or snow. And I was not equipped for the snow. I was not equipped. I don't own anything that is really snow worthy. So so I had to be inside. I just go inside. But this, 13,000 is nothing. What if I take it even lower? Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, glad you're with us. I'm Lauren Blair, TVON. Let's look at our ruby. Heart shape. Heart shape. Sweet, sweet, sweet sentiment all built in. Not even $12,000. Not even $10,000. Let's take it all the way down. Have we figured out the phones, or should we just try to fix them with this? Or should we try to break them? Should we try to break them? Let's break them. You're not spending 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. I'm blowing this out. Top of the hour, here we go. I'm not even making it $6,000. I'm not making it $59.99. I'm not even going to make it $5,000. You call me now, we'll make it yours. It's $49.99. We'll just blow it out. We can't mess around on pieces of this importance. When it's this rare and this special and this important, you can't mess around. You just got to give a straight up value that everybody knows is a value and let it go. That's what you got to do. And Tony, you were about to say something. No, you were solved now? Okay, good. What's up? What's that? System's down. You're not supposed to tell me that. Never tell her that stuff, but you know, the system's down. But we're broadcasting. Well, that's part of it. Only happens on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Anyway, system down. Does that mean the phones or just the computers? Oh, just the phones? Oh, okay. What's this mean? Both. Oh, okay. I thought it was hang tight or hang loose. Hang loose. Tony, Hawaii, hang loose. Huh? That's right. That's right. This one's gone. Anyway, congratulations. Let's move on. Well, we got no phones and we got no nothing. So this one's already gone, but that's good. We have the internet. So at this point, we're going to ask you to place your order through the mail. Put it in the mailbox tomorrow. We'll get it in about 8 days. No. Hopefully we'll get them. I just heard a phone ring. That could be a good sign. I don't know. Something's going on, but give us a call. We'll help you out. Or, again, any of our online channels, if that's a way to do. I don't know. I'm so sick of having to explain to you guys how to get through on things. But anyway, try. Hopefully we'll get them up and running here in a minute. Here's how I'm going to test and see what's happening. Or you can obviously do a quick little email, or what we can do is call you. I don't know. If there's a way to do that, we can do an email. And then, anyway, we're going to figure this out. Hopefully it'll be up and running shortly. But we do have a quick top of the hour. And it's going to be special, and we're just going to test things here because this is the best way I can test where we're at. 8987 is got a big old tanzanite in a stud, but this is bigger than a stud because a stud usually implies one stone and nothing more. This is a stone with diamonds around it. And so that means it's a halo design. You're getting a little bit more than just a stud. You're getting what I call a button style earring, because it's not even really, a stud is like a style you could put anywhere in the ear. This is really primary piercing only. So let's take a look at it here. This one I believe is gone. Take a look at this. We've got a gorgeous, well, there's a little fuzzy in that prong, so let me see if I can get that out. And then we'll show you the other one here, and I'll work on this one. I'll play surgeon and work on it. Well, I can play surgeon as long as I don't see blood. That's could never be a doctor. I don't have the stomach for it, but I can play it when it comes to taking little fuzzies out of prongs. That I can do. Tweezing my, we're up and running. Perfect. So computers or phones? Phones? Okay, I just need the phones. You guys can take hand orders on that thing. We can just need the phones. So guys, perfect timing, because I have a big old top of the hour here that is coming right up. That is going to be our major, come on in, because I'm going to start giving, you think I've been giving stuff away for the first hour. Wait, do you see what's going to happen now? This is 8987. We're going to come in a little closer here, and we're going to show you the 130 blue wing black Ds that we have. 1 carat 30 means you're getting 65 points in each earring. You also have east to west, north to south, however you want to wear them, because there's a post. But the post is towards one end of the oval. So you'll technically, they want to be north-south. You can always adjust that if you feel the need to. Carat 30, 18 points in VS diamonds as well. And it also has the white, the yellow, or the rose gold option. But we got to give these away. And they're quite large. You're going to see them in all the ways. I like to show them on and show them from a distance and give you every little, whatever helps you to understand what they look like when you get them home. That's important. Take a look at this. 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. Post, you can see what I mean by oriented towards the top, but not at the very tippy top where your piercing is going to show. And then this is how they look against the hand, and then I'll pop one on for you. But here's what we're going to do. White, yellow, or rose gold, very limited. Yes, Jess? Yes, please. Yes, I do. Thank you. Oh, did I? You know, I may have never tried it. No, I think I did, but it was brief because we had the phone issue start to, at least I started to learn about it. Here's that ruby on the hand one more time, if I may. And that, wow. Ooh, la la. Love it. Yes, that brilliance of that ruby. 208 should never do that. And look what it's doing. Thank you on that one. Thank you so much. And let's go back to those tansies, and then I'll try one on because I'm saving the other one to put on the ear for you. Now, as we look at this tanzanite earring, we're going to get ready to give you a top of the hour worthy value. We're going to make it real top of the hour worthy. I'm going to show you, I'll just show you north-south here, but again, I'm going to hold it up because I don't have the backing for this earring, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're not going to ask for that $29.99 price tag. I want to do a quick little top of the hour deal, show them to you on here, or at least held up to the ear so you could see even those could go second piercing, I believe, if you wanted to. Why not? But just to give you a little frame of reference here, size-wise, that's what they look like. You can obviously even do like a little angle them on a diagonal if you want to. I don't, just kind of play with it. You guys know what you like in your lobe and how you like to see the earrings set. But this is not going to be $29.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. Check it out here. We're going to do white, yellow, rose gold. I got to make it a better value than $3,000. That's for sure. And we have if I told you how limited we are, I fear nobody would even call in for just the thought that nationwide broadcast, I don't think I'm going to get one. You can if you dial early. We have 2 people on the phone lines that have already reserved their pair. Whatever you do not wait. They're not even $29.99. Nope. We're going even lower than that. They're not $19.99. It is time to get you, for any of our blue wing lovers, anybody who likes a blue wing or has a blue wing, and if you don't worry, we've got more tonight in rings, but this is the coordinating set. The last thing I'd want you to do is go out there and look for tanzanites elsewhere if you're trying to coordinate with rings that you have or pendants you have from TVON, because they're just simply not going to match. And we never want that to be the case. We want you to have that matched opportunity. So that's really, really important. And this is not even $19.99 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15, and they're good size stones. And they certainly have that blue wing block D, which is usually more of a challenge to get when you're talking about smaller stones. Weirdly enough, it's the bigger, like the 5, the 10, the 20 karat stones that usually have the best saturation, but this is living true, staying true to that blue wing color, but in a stone that is wearable in an earring, and we love that as well. But it's going to be, blowout time. We'll make them even better than $1,499. That is the lowest price we should ever have attached to this earring, and right now, going lower, white, yellow, or rose gold. What a great, just awesome gift idea too if you want to treat somebody you love. Maybe rings are, I always find rings are a little bit personal to shop for unless you really, really know that individual well. So maybe that's going to be, you know, a gift that you give and you let somebody else enjoy the blue wing that you've come to know and love. At TVON, let's blow them out, make them $999 for the pair. That's it. They'll be gone. We only have a couple pairs to go around. 2 are already spoken for as well. So that's really, really critical and crucial. Just remember that. 2 are already gone. That's going to leave us with only a couple pairs left, and we would love to help you if you like them. So that's going to be a really, really good way to go. And thank you so much for all the fabulous requests we've had in the first hour. Keep them coming if you have them. Thank you, thank you. And we are ready to head on out. If you'd like those tanzanites, we're going to give them 60 seconds, and then we are on our way. Don't forget about those big diamond earrings and the big diamond bracelet, the big bangle. Can show those to you. And then there are plenty of rings. We actually have 2 stars of our show tonight that are both in tanzanites, and they're both going to be blue wing block Ds, either in Asher or around 8 carats or 4 carats, respectively. And speaking of big deals and values, we've got a big diamond for you. And I don't mean like big to where it's going to be $20,000. I mean big where it's anchored on a ring and makes the perfect wear anywhere, anybody can wear it kind of ring. And hold on, we've got a requester anonymously on the line, or was on the line, who wants to see a Mandarin garnet. I love this ring. So let's take a look at 8850. There is the Mandarin garnet. This I just had the other day. It's that 303. That's good. We had a similar ring too that had a smaller stone, but this is a larger stone, not just 2. Look at how it extends. We put the oval, it's really a roval, into this more squared off setting, and yet it works. You have that kind of octagon shape that is built around the Mandarin garnet for your halo, and then you're also getting that 58 points in diamond weight around that. That's a 303 though, so it's a good size. And it's a quick one of a kind. Hope it works for the requester. It certainly is a lively stone. We like to see 3 carats. That's a nice size to get up and over. But then to have that beautiful, brilliant quality, that extra neon you get there, a really good look. We're going to show it on, and then we are on our way. Come on in. Keep calling on the tanzanite earrings because we just had this request. I want to get to it quickly here. This mounting, I always like to point it out because a lot of people, especially now, like to stack. You know, if you're putting like, you know, one of these little doodads, you know, like you're putting a ring around it or something, you want to have a little extra. Like that's just a ring I wear, and I love to stack it with other things. You can do that with this style because of the way it sits up higher. See how that comes up and over? So it lends itself really, really well to stacking. So just, I love it for this mounting. You would never expect that. And I just want to point that out. So if you have diamond bands, wonder rings, what have you, it's a perfect way. Look at how this just disappears. And that's okay. It still shows up from the side. It just gives you more width to your band, gives you a chance to wear your other rings you love, and we'll blow it out. Huge value, $28.99 because it's a 303. Watch this. We'll wave a magic wand, and I'm hopefully going to be able to get that size 5 off of my finger, and I did. And you know what I'm going to do? We'll make it really easy right now. First caller, $1,299 instead. Major savings, over 50% off on that Mandarin. 303 in the size. And I always say, if you start to see these bright, brilliant flashes of yellow, because it's not a yellow stone, it's an orange stone. But if you see those flashes of bright neon yellow, they look like, if it looks like there are yellow diamonds embedded in the stone, that is when you know you have the utmost brilliance and clarity. Clarity is, it's a function of one works with the other. So when you get these colors together, when you get that beautiful bright neon orange, and then you're able to see a totally different color in the same family, but a different distinctive color on its own, and that's flashing on through, that's a really good sign. So $12.99 if you'd like it. That's a quick one only for a request, but it's open to the first caller who says yes. We never like to, you know, don't want to hold off if you are just, if that's the ring you've been waiting your life for. We don't want to wait, you know, too long because it's going to go. Just let us know and be the first one and you will grab it. So we have an incredible diamond ring. Looking forward to this. A rare cut of diamond, but set in a unique way. So we'll get to that next. Tanzanite earrings, if you want to just, I'll flash those for you. If you want to take advantage of those Tanzanite earrings, those bigger stud style or button style. Did you get a Tanzanite earring as well? Yes, Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary from where? Louisiana. Oh, Mary, hi. Mary in Louisiana, thank you. There are those Tanzanite earrings one more time. One east-west, one north-south for you there. So that's a $9.99 deal for some blue wing black Ds. Mandarin garnet still here if you'd like it. So maybe that's not working for our requester. Open to anybody. I have my last pairs here. This is one of my favorite turquoise earrings because they're very much right now. We all have studs, we all have hoops, we all have drops. What would you call this? It's really still a stud in that it's closer to the ear, doesn't really dangle per se. But look at how it's done. There's a post behind your pear-shaped turquoise Then there's like this, whether you want to wear it where it's like a headdress of diamonds up top, if you want to wear them facing out, so you would have the diamonds flare outward from the face. If you want to wear them, what I think is so interesting is putting them so the diamonds are down, meaning pointing down, following the line or the curve of your lobe. Then it starts to look like what we're seeing all over are those really cool, like a stacked earring design where you have like a jacket that's coming from underneath. Kind of gives you that look. But here's the deal. I have one in white, one in yellow. That's it. I even have the white gold here to show you. So you know exactly what you're getting. There's the white gold. So we'll show you what we have here. It's item number 5457. Major value here. Diamonds, kind of a feathery looking diamond headdress, I call it. But they're so much fun to play with. I think you're going to find probably a favorite way to wear them, but you can switch it up by the day. It doesn't take anything but just rotating them. The post, again, behind the pear-shaped. So I'll show you that. It's centered behind your pear-shaped turquoise. That is still Sleeping Beauty variety, the best we've got, meaning the best meaning the world, the best the world's got. And it came right from Arizona, a mine that is now closed. It's been closed for some time. Only what you see there, one white, one yellow. Take one, take them both. I'm going to make you a value you will love, because they're going to be nowhere near. They're not even close to $9.99, and that is an earring that I would say at $9.99 we could get excited about. I'm going to borrow a yellow gold just because I'm wearing yellow gold. I want to show those to you, all the different ways you can wear them. This is just beautiful, but I'm not making them $9.99. Come on in. This is not a time to wait. One in white, one in yellow. I want you to be sure and get your preference here, right? Because you know you have a preference. So let's get you whichever one you like. This is what they look like when they're pointing down. So you can kind of see how you could just imagine rotating it if you want to rotate so that the, let me do this. I'll rotate it a little bit, and then I'll show you what it looks like if that kind of feathery design flares in. Or we could go the opposite way. I'll just kind of switch them up here. I'll just maneuver it the other way so you can see what they look like going. I love this look. Kind of going out like that. I mean, it just, again, kind of depends on the shape of your lobe, but they look great like that. Or you can go straight up if you want those feathery kind of diamonds like this too. Oh, look at that. So there's something really unique about those. And they're not even $9.99. Blow them out, 2 pairs. Let's go ahead and do it for $5.99 instead. That's it. $5.99 per pair, white or yellow, you decide. Isn't that great? $5.99 for turquoise that are a strong color too. They've got that really nice, very high saturation level to them. It's amazing. $5.99, white or yellow, one of each. That's it. It's my last call on those fabulous earrings at $5.99. It's the last time we'll get to present them or see them on the air, so it's a good time to take advantage. If you'd like them, don't forget we did have Huggies earlier by request, so we've got those here. If you'd like to place an order, they were $2.99 for a Huggy earring with diamonds and solid gold. We also have, of course, the $5.99 deal you see here. Let me know. We'll give them 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Just had to move those out of here really quickly before their time is up. That's just our last look at those on the air. I have a really precious, really rare diamond we're going to show you. Big tanzanites on the way, several different kinds. So whether you're more the Asher cut or the round fan, we've got all the bases covered there tonight in that. Still have that Mandarin here. Mandarin is still here by request, but again, open to the first call that says yes on the Mandarin, and then a wheel an hour. So remember, we have one wheel down, 2 to go. We don't love these? I love these earrings. I love these earrings. I think they're amazing. I just love that there's so many different ways you can wear them, and they give you really different looks just depending on how you rotate the design. I love that. Let's talk about this diamond. I have been mentioning it and teasing it, and I want to just show it to you now. This is my only diamond. Now, I think we say a lot of times in the jewelry biz, we'll say solitaire. I may need a new wheel. I don't know if it's my tweezers that are like dirty or something that are leaving little marks. I don't know. But this is really cool. This is a really interesting way to do a solitaire, because I think when we say diamond solitaire, we all picture one image. We picture a band with 4 prongs and a round brilliant diamond right up top, right? But there are other ways to do that. And so that's what we have here. And I'm going to try it on for you. And do you ever think a diamond solitaire could be a candidate for a pinky ring? I think this one could. Do you think you could just wear it as a more kind of contemporary modern way to do a wedding set style? Excuse me. Just grabbing my earrings here, getting you ready, getting the wheel cleaned on, all that good stuff. But look at how pretty this is. That's just on a ring finger. Obviously, you could do pinky, you could do wherever you want. You could even stack another ring with it, and that would be an interesting look as well. But let's look at this amazing kind of, again, solitaire style. This wheel's a mess too. Okie dokie. That wheel's a mess too. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to start over. We'll see if we can find one that is not a mess. Let's see if we can find one here. But we have a really, I mean, that's a unique way to go. That might be, no, that one's got a little wrinkle in it. That one, I'll have to get another one from Tony. But for now, we're looking at the diamond. I've never had such wheel issues. Look at that though. That's a really good piece, isn't it? So it's a Marquise cut. It's got this setting style where it's like a little miniature dome, and it's gonna have a really good setting where it almost looks like it's just kind of floating. You don't even really see the prongs at all. It just looks like it's floating there on top of this band. We love that look, and it's item number 8565. So let me show you the inside, because that's also gonna be finished almost entirely. You've just got that one little opening right behind your diamond itself, just to, again, give it a little way to clean it every now and then. You have a ring on your hand every day, or even if it's just, you know, seldomly here and there, you want to have the ability to clean your diamond. Remember, clean your diamonds front and back. That's what you need to do. And then I'll try this on. Let's do a pinky ring style here. It's not really, you know, sized for that, but I can hold it there for you so you get an idea of what that looks like. Just a little, you know, kind of a for instance of how it would be if you want to get in on the pinky ring trend that is everywhere right now. But the diamond itself is 40 points, and we're going to show it again here. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put it on the auction block because I really want to get this one at home, and we want to make diamonds affordable, even big ones. You know, diamonds, as they get bigger, that's the catch with diamonds. As they get bigger, and this is a 40-pointer, in a VS stone, though, you still get that VS quality. We're really sticklers about how we see our diamond quality utilized. We are commonly seeing accent stones. That's still not, you know, as much as we love to see accents that are VS, when you get a bigger center stone, that makes all the difference. It's also what, in turn, everywhere else you're shopping gives you big price tags when you get VS center stones that have a big size to them. 40-point Marquise, a little bit more of an exotic cut here. I'm going to help you out here. There's a price tag of $3,299. We're going to make it a lot more interesting than that. It's not going to be $32. Let's put it on the auction block and see where our diamond lovers are at tonight. And better yet, give you the value on a ring that I think you're going to wear every day. That's a ring that you put on somewhere on the hand every single day and just live in it. Just live in it, love it. Have a really, a big diamond you can be proud of, but it doesn't need to be. This is not necessarily just bridal. It doesn't have to be just the ring you wear on the left ring finger. It could be just a beautiful contemporary way to do a right hand ring. I'm going to start at $1,000 only. $1,000. We're not messing around. We just want to give you value. Straight up and straight away. Any gold you want, you're going to choose. It's not even going to be a $100 increment or $75 or $50. We're going to do a $25 increment to get this one a happy home, I hope. That's the idea. And you can see how it's like the prongs just kind of fade away. And you see this, watch when you see it actually like straight up to your eye. It's just all about that beautiful brilliance of a really, really unique, what we would call in the industry a light half carat. Speaking of diamonds, just put it out there. I've got a big diamond today. That's a fawn diamond. Largest we have left by far. And it's a 2.5 carat. Let me say that again. A fawn diamond that we haven't even had a 1 carat lately. We have a 2.5 carat fawn diamond. Let me show it to you. No open on that one. This is, and I know it's a little different color than we typically see with a fawn diamond. So this really, I wouldn't even call a fawn diamond. I actually think it's more rare. It's a golden yellow orange. You've got a little bit of like a bronzy tone, but it's mostly like a golden meets orange color with some champagne as well. Bottom line is, it's all natural. This is not a treated stone. We don't bring you fancy diamonds that are treated. It is 1223. It is also a 2.5 carat, and that is a fancy cut. Believe it or not, you got a real unique cut there. Think of it almost like a trapezoid, but instead of doing a flat top and a flat bottom, the top portion has a little more curve to the way that's faceted, and then it's 91 points in diamonds around that. So you got a lot going on in this one. Almost 3.5 carats in diamonds, but it's one of the pieces I don't show anymore because, well, it's been so much money, and I know that a lot of you ask for big diamonds all the time in fancy colors. Let me just say this. There has been, this was actually on sale during the sale event. Black Friday just came and went, right? And you know what? This got a sale price. I was quite pleased with it. I still didn't show it, only because I ran out of time. Here's what I'm going to do. I got a better value tonight. These pieces, especially this time of year, end of the year is coming. You know, we got 1 month left in the year. Holidays are fast approaching. This is not a time to leave pieces this important in the vault. Even if that means, well, the $29,000 piece stay in the vault. Not everybody's paying $30,000 here every day for a piece of jewelry. That's why it's not been on the air much. It just needed a good old-fashioned deep markdown. That's what it's got. But the best part is today it got another markdown. So that even when I saw this on Friday and Saturday and Sunday with you guys for the big Black Friday weekend, this was still $99.99. That was it. What I'm going to do here is give it a better price. We're going to give you a lower price. And this is the now largest. I mean, whether you want to put it in the yellow, the orange, the champagne, the fawn category, I mean, it's really kind of a blend of those different colors together. I would say it's incorporating more than just one color. You can't just put this in one color category. It's got it all going on. It's unique. It's saturated. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this one of the most affordable diamond rings we have. And that is going to compete with a 1 carat stone in a white diamond, which is not nearly as rare. We're going to bring this lower than even $99.99. Big diamond collectors, this is your moment to get on the phone lines. This is the moment when I said, finally, I'm going to show that, because this is the value that is so good, it can't stay here. Because 2.5 carat diamonds, they just don't go this low. They just don't. So as we look at this fancy cut stone with that double halo, let's take a look at the inside, because that's going to be finished. And then you see rose gold and then white gold, and then you see how the basket itself gives you the same kind of shapes as the front face of the ring is. But it's not $99.99. It's not even $8,000. There's already $2,000 you've saved. I'm going to take it even lower. And this one, I'm going to warn you in advance. There's going to be one person, one caller, one collector. That's it. I have nothing else even close to this. Nothing we can drag out from the vault. Nothing that's going to be a similar second place. This is it. It's not even $8,000. It's not $7,000. It's not even $69.99 for a 2.5. Think about this in comparison to a 2.5 yellow. A more common color would never be $69.99. That's what we do on a 1.5 carat yellow. This is a 2.5 carat. I don't know what you see at home, but I see a lot of the bronzy tones. There's definitely a champagne element, a yellow element, a golden orange element, all together. And it's not even $69.99. One collector, one caller. This is our lowest price. It is in the black Sharpie. You know what that means? It is at its very, very rock bottom lowest. That even beats the red price, the blue price, the purple price, the pink price. It's not even going to be 69, 68, 67, or 66. This is one only $65.99 for almost 3.5 carats in diamonds. And that's a 2.5 carat center all on its own for $65.99. How incredible is that? Well, let's look at it on the hand, because it gets even better. And it reminds me of what we used to call shield designs, or like a superwoman kind of style. I mean, even prettier on the hand when you see how the up and down side to side is really giving you tons of presence. I mean, it all starts with that 2.5 carat center, and then it just builds and builds and builds and builds. And look, Tony's even got a dark green price. Is that green? Are my eyes going? Is it? Oh, there it looks black now. I was like, there it is. There it is. The rock bottom. It's set in stone. Can't go any lower. $65.99. So I had to bring that out. Still have our 40-pointer. We just took you to the other end of the spectrum. We went fancy color. We went big size. We went deluxe. So that one's here if you like it. So coming up, let's get to a couple others. We do have a big pink diamond that's certified. I got to get you something affordable. We got to get you a lot of great, fantastic pieces. You know, turquoise. We had those earrings that I had with the kind of little feather design. You want to go more classic? Because usually when I have a turquoise earring, they don't stick around. Those last two pairs did. So here's what I'll do. I'll show you something a little more classic in a turquoise earring as well, and we'll do a nice little price discount. How about these? With part of it being mirror finished and part of it being diamonds, and yet here's another one that's going to give you a big size. I'm not sure if they're going to sit. They do sit pretty evenly there. So whether you want diamonds on the top or the bottom, you get that mirror finished side. It's not quite half, but close, and then you get more diamond weight. So this is really good. It's item number 8546. We've got white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold available here, and yep, they're going to be flying out of here because there's no question this is a big value. You are getting a big gem weight too, 310 here total weight. Those last turquoise earrings were, remember, they were like a carat 36. This is a 3 carat 10. So 310 carat weight, then you've got 42 points in diamonds. That would be kind of like a little more than halfway around each one. And they're in your choice of gold. And this is what's great. You get that flash of the mirror finishing. You get the sparkle of the diamond. Shine and sparkle, I think, are different things. I think they really define differently. That's what you've got both of in this earring surrounding your turquoise. How about this? blowout time, make them $888 and we'll see them out the door. And we still have our diamonds here. If you want to open the auction, if you want to get that big 2.5 carat fawn, those are the ones to consider there in diamonds tonight. If you want tansy, I say we bring them out. We had the earrings already. We'll bring out the stunning rings that we've got. We've got a major asher. We've got a beautiful round. We've got diamond earrings that are new. Actually, the diamond earrings look a lot like those drop diamonds that we did too. Look at these coming your way. A lot of earrings tonight, right? It's an earring heavy show. That's for sure. Look at that. That's coming up. Look at this. Looks like a Tony, a diamond propeller, if you will, right? Look at that. Flower design, really, just for Tony's benefit. I think he probably thinks propeller, right? If I know him as well as I do. So $888 for that pair of turquoise earrings. All right. Well, let's do something else. We've got something really special for you coming up. Anybody want a necklace that I call the peas in the pod? We've got a peas in the pod necklace as well. That's like a stunning bar design of diamonds. Have you guys seen this? Because I don't think I've shown it. There's a whole lot of weight to this necklace. It got the price a little bit up there. So we kind of put it on the shelf. I don't think you've seen it before, but there's movement to the diamonds. So we'll see that in a little bit. Do you like those moving diamond designs you see elsewhere? And you go, well, and then you look at the price and go, oh, excuse me, no, thank you. They're like billions of dollars for like little diamonds that like do a little dance inside of a piece. This is what we have kind of replicated, but we've done everything really right. So we'll bring that out in a little bit. Turquoise earrings, we still are verifying. So let's take one last look. I just want you to see them one more time and I'll show them on the hand. We'll do all that. Just want to make sure you know that is a really large weight. I mean, this is what you need to see, the perspective on the earring itself, because now you can appreciate the size that you're getting. The diameter in inches at least is going to be 1/2 inch in the diameter. I keep putting the diamonds on top, but obviously you can rotate them and do a left and right. Maybe do the diamonds on the outside, do the diamonds on the underside, whatever you feel like doing. It's yours to play with and enjoy. But that's a really, really, really good look. So this is exciting. Hi, Roberta. Thank you. I just saw your message. Thank you. Oh, how fun. Well, happy anniversary early if I don't see you before then, Roberta. Thank you. Happy 44th wedding anniversary. Wow, that's exciting. On Friday. That's great. Perfect timing. Thank you. All right, so there's the earring on the hand, 1/2 inch diameter. We'll go back to our wheel and we'll see who else would like a pair. Thank you so much. White, yellow, or rose gold on those. Coming up, let's keep on working it. We got a really special design coming up. Blue wing black D. Let's work the big stardust mounting. This is the large version of a mounting that we would never have done again and again and again unless it was really popular. But the small version is the one that kind of took off. Look at this ring. Look at this ring. This is what we've been waiting for. I told you there were some big blue wings tonight. We have the earrings for $9.99 that were, you know, good, like under 1 carat each. This is where we get into some jumbo sizes. This time, it's the round. It's item number 7876. This is really, really, really good. It's a 402. It's a round. We know that Portuguese cut round, that's a little more unique to see. It's wasteful. We know that. There's usually a premium. Never here. But when you see a round, I don't care what it is, round brilliant diamond, round tanzanite, round ruby, you name it. Rounds are wasteful. Even if it's something as simple and as really available as a quartz, like let's say amethyst. If you have a round amethyst, it's going to be more money than any other shape because it's so wasteful to cut that. You leave so much of that genuine material, that rarity from the ground, you leave it. You leave it and you waste it, and you really can't do anything with that when you take a piece of rough and you cut the round. So usually you see, in the case of tanzanite, 60 to 70% premiums. You could have the same cut, you could have the same size, and you could go to an oval, and a 402 oval is going to be 60 to 70% less. So there is something to be said. Now, I throw all that out the window because what we're doing here is trying to get these phones ringing. They weren't working for a minute. Hopefully they're back. Let's find out. I'm just going to test here. We're going to do a little test, and we're going to find out if you really, really are like digging these tanzanites, but you want an exquisite value. And maybe you don't have a round yet, or maybe you like this mounting, or maybe you like a lot of gold. That's what this mounting brings and delivers a carat 20 in diamonds. But look at the inside. It's like a ring within the ring. And then you have this scattered design, bigger and smaller. I mean, mostly big diamonds, but bigger and smaller, different sizes that are all set into the band. So the only 4 prongs in the ring are holding that tanzanite. A 402, massive size. Are we ready to get this home? I'm going to find out. We were going to start this one, I'm not even kidding, guys, $79.99 is the price tag. I was going to put it on the auction from before the show even started, and I thought this would be a perfect candidate for an auction, but it was still going to be a $5,000 to open deal. Let's try to make this a lot easier because I want to hear those phones ring and let's see if they're, make sure they're working and all that. So instead of $7,999, we'll skip over the $5,000 to open because I just think that's too much for a 4-carat stone. It's not what we usually see, so I'm going to go even lower. But if we can break some records here on Blue Wing and look at that stone, you're not getting a washed out stone. It's not a light pastel. It's not blues without reds or purples without blues. It's everything. Trichroism at its best, only courtesy of Blue Wing Black D. It's the best in the world. And look at all this gold. So depending on your size, no matter what size, you could have the tiniest size, you could have a big size. It does not matter. These are all going to give you a great weight in the gold. And here's what it looks like on. So beautifully comfortable, just glides right onto the hand, feels amazing when it is on. I do want to show you it doesn't sit up too high, and it's not even $4,000 to open or $3,000 to open. Watch this, $2,500 to get it started. Actually, we're not going to open it there either. Let's try something a little different. Got to make sure we can get this rocking. This is one of those mountings, carat 20. Lots of gold. If you are so tired of trying on jewelry in stores and you feel like, where is my gold weight? Where did the gold weight go? It's only a natural progression of when gold market goes a little crazy, and it's been doing that for a while. This is not even $2,500 to start. We're going to be busy. This is an amazing value. It's a big tanzanite. It's a good size, I think, if you want to be, large, but not like over the top where you can't wear it daily. I think this really fits that bill of a nice size that most of us would enjoy wearing all the time. You don't need a special occasion. You don't need that to be that once in a while. It can just work for you. Should we start at $2,400 or $2,300, or maybe $22, or maybe $21, or maybe $2,000 even? That could make an impression when you have a 4-carat plus, or we can go even lower than that because I'm going to try something here, and we're going to see it out the door, and that is one of the more, it's expensive. It's an expensive mounting to make, and I think those of you that know jewelry, you know that by looking at it. That is about as expensive as a mounting can be to make because you're incorporating all of this gold. It goes like this, it's like a mountain of gold. And then you have all those diamonds, which is more complex to set the diamonds within the band like that. No, we don't like 2,000? All right, good. I don't either. If we can do better, we're going to do better. I'm not even going $1,900 to open. Watch this. We're going to go to $1,800 to start. And that way, you get the best price we've ever seen on the mounting. I've sold this mounting. I know exactly to who. There are 3 of you I've sold this mounting to by itself because you had round stones at home already that you'd purchased years ago that you needed a great mounting for, and this worked, and this was one that you instantly fell in love with. Well, here it is. The mounting is more, though. I have sold it to people individually as a semi-mountain. By the way, we can do that for you, too. If you ever see a mounting you like that we make here, which is most everything that we show you on the air, we can do it. We can make you, we can price you, quote you a price on the mounting, do it in the white, the yellow, the rose, send it to you, or you can send us your stone and we can set it for you. So that's an option. I've done that on this mounting many times. But $1,800 isn't the price of the mounting alone. So how about a $402 for free? And you get a little savings on the mounting too, because the mounting is more. So that is the way we like to, get it going here. And we should obviously be starting at $5,000. But if we can go lower, and we just did, and substantially lower, and boy, did we do that, this is where you can jump on in. And let's see if we've got an open. I don't know if I'm not convinced the phones are working yet. So here we go. 1,800 is what we're looking for. I'll give it 60 seconds to get it started, and then we'll see where we go. I have no idea. We might not get an open. We didn't on the last ring either. We had an open on an auction for a diamond ring. Didn't get the open. But that shouldn't be happening, and it's $25 increments only, so that's it. It's just whatever you want to do here as far as like come on in early. You might be the only bidder. Right now, no bidders, so you might be the only one. If you've got a little competition, we keep the increments light for you, so that's a good sign as well, and we don't have an open yet. So 45 seconds remaining to get that one started, and nobody yet, and that is one fiery, bright, beautiful blue wing. There it is, face up directly to you. I love a round because it sparkles. Again, you get that saturation level that we know and love, but you get all that extra. There's a fiery quality about it. There's a bright, beautiful quality about it. We're at a 402 size at 1,800. Oh, yeah, no open. All right, so we move. I'm 0 for 2 on auctions. Okay, not the auction day. I'm hearing you guys loud and clear. The silence is deafening. Okay, so let's verify the new caller because I know we've had, we'll just make sure because I don't want to start the auction if it's not official here, so we'll verify right now. Let's see what we got. Looks like we're looking for $1,800 and verifying right now. So we'll see if we've got it officially. I'll give you the word as soon as I know, and let's see. Yes, one more time on the hand. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be trying this on a couple of times. I have a feeling on the hand for you. Any gold you want as well. We'll show the back again. It's got that, remember it was like a flower on the inside, like a flower undergallery on the inside, built all the way through. I mean, you want to see it again? Let's look at it again. Here's the front. And then this is what's called an undergallery. And that's, I would say, most important out of all styles in the world of jewelry, the most important style to have an undergallery for is a dome style. Because anything that sits up a little bit has a little more weight and width to it, but also sits up a little higher. The undergallery becomes so important. It becomes more important on a style like this than any other. If we have the open, I know we're verifying here, so let me know if we have it. That's the undergallery somebody wanted to see again. That's the undergallery, and you see how we built it on the inside. I mean, it goes like all the way to where there's just a sizing bar. So it's like solid in the very, very back, and then you have all that undergallery, which is more pretty and decorative, but serves its purpose, which is to bring you kind of a gold, it's kind of like a ring within the ring. So it creates this extra layer, which is obviously more workmanship, more gold weight, more money, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's like, yeah, that's why most rings don't have one of those. We get spoiled around these parts. We kind of insist upon it. Do we have the open? We've got it? It's official? Hold on, we might have the open. It's going to be a quick auction, I think, Tony. Well, not really, since it took us a while to get the open. But I think it could be a quick one and done, maybe. Do we have it? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to think of this. Not sure what exactly to think of this or to make of this situation right now. But we got something good going on here. Something really, really good is happening. And I don't know if you bothered to think about per carats and all that, but wait a minute. And if you hung up, call back, because I don't know. We've had some phone issues tonight. I apologize. I'm not sure what's going on because I'm up here. But I don't know. Something weird's going on. I'm seeing calls jump around and drop and move, so I don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. What I'm good at is explaining, hopefully, the jewelry and hopefully the value. And that is what we're seeing here in one of the biggest ways possible. It's a heavy mount. Do you want me to just tell you what I've sold the mount? And this was months ago, I'll admit. So it's changed a little bit. Don't quote me on this. Don't call tomorrow and ask for this mounting at this price. But I have sold this mounting to customers before for $19.99. And I know exactly who they are. They're probably watching right now. And they're like, me, that was me. Here's the deal. We have the open at $1,800. That's all I have. We have the open at 18. We're looking for 1825. And I'm going to have to give it a clock because there's a major value happening. And just to reiterate, I've sold this mounting, Cheryl, Rita, the third gal was Susan, I believe. Don't quote Susan. 3 times I've sold this mounting. Mind you, it was months ago. It was sold for $19.99. Mounting alone, no tanzanite. There was just mounting means like the semi-mount. We do the gold and the diamonds and send it to, in the case, we sent it to them and they had their jeweler set their own stone. This is with a 4 karat 02 blue wing block D, and it's $200 less than the mounting was, and this was months ago. Don't quote me. I'm not gonna guarantee you can get the mounting tomorrow for $19.99, but I'm telling you, this is why you could even get it for the mounting. Don't throw away the tanzanite. Like, you know, if you need me to take the tanzanite out, I'll still send you the tanzanite. But this is the way to get the mounting. And I'm sorry to my gals who paid more for the mounting. I don't know. Auctions, sometimes you just got to experiment and see what happens. And right now, yep, we still have, we have $1,800 and that's it. So this is my last call. I'm giving it 2 minutes and then we sell it. 2 minutes and we sell it. I don't believe what I'm witnessing right now, but it's a time to get in on the phones, to make sure you're on the phone lines, get in quickly, because you know 2 minutes goes by quickly. We have a delay, broadcast, telephone lines, all that stuff, so it kind of stacks up the delay a bit. We don't want you to miss out on the opportunity because you're a couple seconds late on the clock. So start dialing now, because it's definitely, you got enough savings here where we would be miles away from even reaching the point of the cost of the mounting. So this is not a time to wait. This is a time to go and get the 402. I mean, look at this ring from a distance away. I'm just going to try it on my hand and show it to you from across the room. That's not a small ring. but it's also really wearable. I find this mounting to be one of the more, I mean, don't get me wrong, you feel it. You feel it. That lost art of feeling your gold that's gone in so many different avenues of jewelry these days, you feel this. It's got power to it. It's heavy. It's part of the reason it costs $2,000. Well, it did several months ago. With that carat 20 in diamonds, that's a great value. That's straight up our cost from the factory. So you're saving a bundle here. We're going back at the cost of the mounting. You get a free 402 tanzanite. It's a round on top of it, which is premium. And we got a final 2 minutes coming your way. And I don't know if we have anybody else coming in on the auction, but right now it's a giveaway. The next bid, 2 bids, 3 bids, 10 bids, it's a giveaway because we're going in such tiny little increments. So your step up is not really a step. It's just, again, to put you in the lead, and it's worth the moment to get into a tanzanite when you're collecting them. Maybe you're new to the bluing world. This is the moment to take advantage. Take a look at it one more time. We're going to give it a last call. Tony, I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Let's go. And then we sell it. Selling it, too cheap. That's for 2 minutes, too cheap. That's what that really relates to. It's what's happening right here. And I don't know why I'm zooming so far back. Let's come in even closer. Let's take a look. Think about the meticulous way. Oh, I love that when I block the light. You could really start to see. Look at that. That's full light. Do you see what happens when I block the light? You get to appreciate the beauty and the depth of color in the tanzanite even more so. That's what you see in person. If you're going, don't block the light. Oh, that's actually giving you a better, more truer look at the color. I'll block the other light. Look at this. That's giving you a more true representation of what that blue wing looks like when you open that box at home, because it doesn't need, remember, neon. Neon means the ability to glow with a little light, with little to no light. So when you get a blue wing and it's doing all of that, and that's in the brightest light you can imagine, and it's only at, I don't even want to talk about the price. That's what we've been talking about. That I think should be as obvious as can be at this point. You just need to know the quality is so there, so true, so rich, and so deep in the color. And then you get the ultimate neons with the red flashes coming through as well. And we have a 402. We're at $1,800. Do we have 1825? We got 45 seconds left. Start dialing. I don't know if you'll get in, but I hope so. I hope so. Give yourself a shot. You can't win if you don't play, right? I mean, isn't that what they say? Something to that effect. So you can't win if you're not even in the game. Come on in. Be a part of it, because this is just a giveaway. And we have 30 seconds left to sell it. 30 seconds left, and it will be gone. Whatever you do, don't wait. I got an hour and 15 minutes, and we're going to make miracles happen. Look at what's happening here. This will set the tone. This certainly shows us what's going on, right? It's giveaway night. I like it. 10 seconds. Final call. Do we have 1825, you think? I got people over. I don't even know. I don't know. You have 1825, yes or no? You got it? All right, clock's out. I'm selling it. That's sold. Congratulations. You got it. Well done. Wow. Okay, next up, regrouping. Remember, this is the one I didn't get the open on. Since we're talking about low opens and no opens, this is the one I did not get an open on, that we were looking for $1,000 to start on a 40-point VS Marquise diamond sitting atop a dome style band. So that's an option as well. If you want to start at $1,000, let me know. We can do that for you. You can revisit it if you'd like to. Be happy to do that for you. Also have, oh yeah, it's gonna be, oh yeah, I've got a 13 karat as well, so we can go larger. I also have an 8 karat. I wanted to show you, for those of you that missed out on the ruby, there was a 2 karat heart-shaped ruby, went very quickly last 45 minutes ago or so. Let me show you another option here, because this one has had a markdown, and it's kind of similar in the sense that it also has yellow diamonds and white diamonds and a very clean, once again, a 2 karat. This is actually exactly a 2 karat ruby. And here's the pear shape, and it's an even larger overall ring. So check this out. Or maybe you're just not somebody who's into heart shapes, or maybe you just want the ultimate color. It's all happening right here, and that's item number 6946. Private collection, 2 karat stone, pear shape, still glowing, still got the glow. Oh, does it ever? That has got the glow, top to bottom, side to side. I'll even move it for you here. Watch this. It's never been discounted like this one. Look at all these colors. It's doing the exact same sparkling effect that the heart shape did earlier. This is a 2 karat, and I know there were some of you that missed out on that heart shape. It went so quickly. Here's what we'll do on 60 points in white diamonds, but look at that, 125 in the yellows. So you get a really nice big carat weight on the yellows. All together, 185 in diamonds. And that's interesting, especially when you see this price tag. We're blowing it out. Call me quickly. Let's help you. We've got one. That's it. I wish we had more. I wish we had just more rubies overall, but remember that tells you something. If TVON can't bring you a lot of big rubies on a regular basis, that tells you a lot. Because we bring everything. We bring the fancy diamonds. We bring the Paraibas. We bring all this. We can bring the chameleon diamonds on a regular basis. We don't get a lot of consistency when it comes to having big rubies. And this is a huge ruby. And because our last one went so quickly, and I felt bad for a few of you that missed out because goodness knows there were a few of you already on the phone lines that missed out. There were several who dialed in after the fact that missed out. We want to bring you another big value just to try and make it a little bit more interesting, bring rubies to everybody. That's not easy to do, especially if you are a stickler about quality and really insist like we do. We insist on bringing you Burmese. And we've done it here. And it's not a light 2 carat. It actually hit that 2 carat mark, which makes it extremely special. The fact that it's at 2 carats, and then you've got all these diamonds. This is a lot of diamond weight. 185, when most of that is yellow diamonds, that's an important and pricey mounting, is not going to cost you much. This ring was $13,999. It's right here on the back. And then it's got mark after slash after discount all the way through. And it's not $13,999, and it's not even 10. I'm going to honor those of you that might have missed out on that heart shape we had. That was a 208, but it didn't have as much diamond weight around it or beside it. This is a larger overall ring as well, which you're going to see on the hand. I want you to take a look at that because this is a very large ring. Not uncomfortable, but very large. Classic band, wraparound design, basket work. Let me show it on because you got to see this. It goes from, really one length to the other here. I mean, almost like knuckle to knuckle. So see that look? That's giving you, not again, it's a little tiered, but doesn't sit up too high. Really good look on that ruby. That's clarity. When you can see the clarity, when my hand's behind it and it's from a far away, you can see that clarity. It's not 10,000. Okay, ruby lovers, we're going to blow it out. It's only one. Make it only $4,999. It worked the miracle on the heart shape. We're going to do it again. $49.99, one collar, 2 carats in the ruby, but you're also getting, of course, that major diamond weight. Remember the last one had a carat 32. This has a carat 85. Bigger yellows here, more prominent in the yellows. Remember the last one was more in the white diamonds. This one's more in the yellow diamonds. So that's how they are somewhat similar and somewhat different. But that's still 2 carat pear shape, $49.99. One collar only on that one. Good luck, $49.99. Big value there. And don't wait, because there's only one. Yes. Was it Valerie? Sally from Atlanta. Hi, Sally in Atlanta. Wonderful. Thank you for being with us tonight. Atlanta. $49.99. Ruby. Look at this. Watch all the different directions. Watch every bit of flash, every bit of fire from that stone, every which way. That is so good for $49.99. Big ring, small price, 2 carat, gotta love it. Next up, still have the big fawn diamond, 2.5 carat in that kind of fawn. It's orangey, pinky, brown. It's kind of got a lot of colors going on. There's also a Paraiba, our largest by far. Yes. Yes. No, depends on the omega, but usually an omega is very wide. That bail on that pendant, that's best for your classic chains, Joyce, and let me show it to you. I'll actually get you an exact millimeter. I don't know if they know the millimeter size of their omega. I'm assuming because most omegas, actually, did we ever get a millimeter gauge back up here? Because I could really, I'll just, you know what, tomorrow I'll just bring mine from home so I don't have this issue because we never have one up here anymore. I'll bring my own from home. But the bail, if I'm approximating, Joyce, that's only about a 4 millimeter bail, 3 to 4. So usually omegas, they make small ones, but usually they're quite wide. So if they know the millimeter size of their omega, this one's approximately, we're talking about this pendant here. This is really designed for, remember this pendant from earlier? The black opal, it's our 411 with the green yellow diamond as the bail. So that bail, I'll just show you here, is a little bit, it's not really designed for really large, it's not like a slide. Sometimes we call a larger bail a slide. This is more of a traditional pendant bail, meaning for a traditional chain. So your snake, your rope, it's, I would say I'm approximating 3 or 4 millimeters there is your opening to comfortably have your chain go through. It's a great piece, though. I would consider, we offer chains if you need them. We offer, you know, your adjustable chains that we'll offer those in, you know, any gold color you like. Obviously, this being yellow gold, you might want to think about a yellow gold chain to go right through it. If you need one, we have them. They're very affordable here as well. So that's a way to do it. And that's a look at it up close. This almost has that, it truly is an opal like I've not seen before, because almost this metallic way that the color is playing. It's like metallic looking textured to that color throughout that stone. It's really remarkable. So it's $19.99 if you missed that earlier. I'm about to bring out a Paraiba sapphire that also I've been holding off on for a lot of weeks here because of the price tag, but now it's affordable, especially for a Paraiba that looks this perfect. I mean, the coloring could not be more spot on for what textbook Paraiba is all about. Take a look at this. I mean, that is a lovely stone. And think about a couple things here. We're talking about an unheated and treated Paraiba. It's item number 6680. Some of my lucky numbers in succession there. 6680 is a mega pot. Now, we still have the opal pendant, still have the ruby, although verifying on both. So keep that in mind. Nothing sticking around tonight on this show. So you definitely want to dial in early when you see something you love. And then the 210 here. 210 Paraiba sapphire that is completely unheated. Very rare to see in the sapphire world. A carat 47 in the diamonds as well. You'll stick with that double halo around it, then the big Pave bands on the sides. And you know what we're going to do? White gold, you can change it if you want to. I love it in the white. If it was a little bit, you know, some of the Paraibas, they just have different temperatures, I like to call it. They have like a different saturation level. Some can look very red because some can look, well, some can be more pink, some can be more orange. What you want is a mix. You want a nice blended mix of pink and orange. That really is what Paraiba is. Ideally, you'd like to have halvesies. You want like half orange, half pink. So therefore, when you put those two colors together, it kind of becomes a salmon color, right? That's what's happening here. But it's not that really loud, dark color. Sometimes they can be very saturated. This is more of a beautiful, bright pastel. But it doesn't mean that's any less important in the ratio. The ratio of colors here is what's key. That is still identical. We have got really that 50-50 blend, which we love. That's idyllic. And we're going to do something really, really special for you because the value, I mean, it's a $16,000 ring that we're not asking that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discounts has gotten it here. And then I'm going to give it another discount tonight just to make sure that our best Paraiba for size, color, clarity, and the fact it's natural, all of that coming together, let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate it by saying, okay, whoever's out there that says, I love that ring. If you're having that emotional connection right now to the ring, the second you see it and you know how rare it is to get Paraibas that are just ideal. That's what this gives you. That's what that's delivering. That's why we added so many diamonds in the first place. Here's what it looks like on at least the point going up toward the hand. We're going to blow it out. This is my lowest price. It was $15,999. You know that. If you remember it from way back when. This whole time it's been living and evolved. It's been receiving discounts. All to come to this very special moment right here, right now, where we're going to see this out the door. And don't forget, it's the largest and best we have. You very rarely see Paraibas, any sapphire, over 2 carats, but a Paraiba, which is the rarest color blend, the rarest color that becomes its own color when you have the two coming together. That's why we name it this special name. It means lotus blossom in Sinhalese. That is where we see the lotus blossom, native to Sri Lanka and other parts of the world in that region, that we see this very distinctive color of the lotus blossom. This is not even 15,000. It's not 10. And this has everything in one you could want. It's not 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. How we're doing this is beyond me, but I told you, sale, 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 even on the museum pieces. That's what's happening. It's not even going to be $59.99. This is one that fits right along the lines of some of our big rubies and big ruby values we've had tonight. You're not even spending $5,000. The mounting is worth more. I'll make it $49.99 first caller. And you choose the gold color and your size. Choose it all, but that's the way to get a mega Paraiba for under $5,000. Huge value there. Let me know if you have any questions on the opal or the ruby. That last ruby we just saw, the latest, the 2 carat. The big opal pendant that we just recapped here from earlier. Loving that one. Let me know if you like the paparasha for $49.99. Those are pieces that are designed to go. That's why they're brought down to these price tags. We would never see that otherwise. So that's really, really important. Next up, we're going to talk a little bit about those diamond earrings. They're going to be popular. We flashed those earlier. The big diamonds, the baguettes, the way they're all tapered. We've got another tanzanite as well. If you want to go Asher cut, we can bring you the larger of the tanzanite we have. This is amounting, I know the last time I brought it to you, it was very popular, but it was with a morganite. Look at that. That's coming. Yellow. Oh, okay. So we're going to talk 8 carats. We'll double up. Remember we had that 402 round? We're going to double up your size and not double up your price tag. How about that? Should we do it in a few minutes? Look at the reds. That's not even in focus, and look at the reds. They're coming through. Amazing. And then let's go to those earrings. I've had, again, it's been a very earring heavy night, but let's show you another pair. Because when they look like this, we have to take a moment and give you this new combination. We've been seeing a couple of different designs from this designer. Doing the baguettes and the rounds together, which usually the idea is to try and make the look of a bigger stone. This time it's more than that. It's about creating the look. You still kind of look like you're putting pear shapes together, but when you look at the piece, it's more than that because it's actually a concave design. So think of these 4 sides as all coming in towards the center and meeting in the middle with one big diamond. Everything that's extending towards the center is also at an angle. I'm talking about the depth of the way it's set. It's not just flat. So when you look at item number 8574, you realize, wait a minute, this is something you don't have to wear them like this. You can wear them straight up and down so they go like north, east, south, and west. You're getting 18 karat solid gold. You're getting 37 points in the baguettes and 25 in the round brilliants, and the big round brilliants in the middle are something to look at. Now, even when they're sitting just flat on a wheel moving side to side, look at the kind of flash you get off the tapered baguettes. These are not regular baguettes. Regular baguettes are perfectly rectangular. These are tapered so that they can sit, 3 at a time here, and they can have them angle in all towards that center round brilliant. Then a few more round brilliants on the outside edge. It really makes for a dazzling effect and a great look. And they're 18 karat gold with a centered post so that you can wear them like this, where it's more like, again, cornered, corner kind of points, or you can wear them straight up and down, which I'll show you on. They're going to change a little bit. They'll obviously be a little bit bigger when you wear them straight up and down like this. I'll show you the measurement right now. Here's what they look like from a distance away, and there you can see, let me go the other side here. I think most of us work more in inches than centimeters, and that's a ½ an inch from top to bottom. So when you wear them like that, which is north, east, south, west, as I call it, that's going to be your centered post and butterfly back. Let's go to the wheel, and then I'll show one on. They are not going to be this, well, $29.99 is lovely. This is where sometimes these baguettes go because it's obviously a complex process to get, tapered baguettes to match up and sit perfectly like this. You can see what they look like on. They've got a great size to them. This is not a small earring by any stretch of the imagination. It's a really good look. That's, of course, that straight up and down style. You can wear them more, almost like squared off, where we're doing that on the wheel there. But that's just a size perspective there for you. Let's go back. Let's take a great big discount here for you on a diamond earring, and what a great gift this would be, right? Look like $1 million, feel like $1 million. I'm sorry, but the flash that those baguettes give you off the surface is worth the price of admission alone. The way that has that flash, let's make them $999. We'll save you $2,000 an earring or a pair of earrings, and that's what you're getting. It's not, I'm not selling single earrings like all the designers are. I saw that a lot again yesterday, where it was like, oh my goodness, walking through these highfalutin stores and they're selling single studs, and it's like, wait a minute, they're the price that a pair or more would be, and you just get one. Here's where you get a lot more bang for your buck. TVON's always going to deliver when it comes to the values. That's a $999 earring tonight, but really a $3,000 earring any other given evening. So great chance to pick it up there. $9.99 already. Last hour's here, so get ready. We got a big last hour. We're going to also do, gosh, I'm behind on one of my wheels. We got to show you one wheel, and then we've got a last few couple of items. We had some turquoise earrings that are still here. Got a big wheel. It's just 4 pieces, but they're very important pieces all the way around. So we'll see that coming up next, and then we will have a lot more on the way. But these earrings are just fabulous, and when you actually see them move even a little more, as I hold one here, watch what happens when I move it a little bit more. Obviously, it's capable on the wheel of just going back and forth, but when you really see this move, then you really understand why these are going to pick up the light and catch everybody's eye when they look right directly. I mean, what do we see first? When we look at somebody and we see their beautiful face, what do we see? Earrings first. Usually the earrings lead. it's usually the earring that everybody sees first and foremost. And that's what, again, to have that glittering effect, to have multiple types of diamonds together in different shapes and sizes put together, and to be $9.99, they're very popular, and for very good reason, because you all know a value. Just like when you know something's not a good value, you know when something is too good of a value. Don't forget our Paraiba, our freeform opal, still here. A couple of those really big museum pieces have got to find their homes here tonight. Still have that heart shape. Remember the heart shape aqua we did in the first hour wheel? That beautiful heart shape Sierra Santa Maria, that's still here. That was only $888. So our last call now, $9.99 a pair. Do you have a pair already, Virginia, as well? So she's got a pair. Remember, they're white, yellow, or rose, actually. So this is any color gold you want at all. And then who else has got a pair? All right. There goes the yellow gold. Don't get mad at me, Tone. Just want to make sure everyone knows that's my job. I got to tell them, because somebody just didn't call because they only saw white gold. And I want to let them know they just got yellow. Jess said, I'll take a yellow. So good to know. You can get yellow. You can get rose. We'll do whatever you want. Wheel coming up next. Then we're going to do the big tanzanite, the Asher cut. The 8 karat 08 is coming out. We got the 808 to look forward to. Don't go in. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss especially with what I'm going to do on that, because you never know what I'm going to do. We've seen that already. We got this. Look at this pendant. Look at that. Ombre colors of sapphires everywhere. Love that. That's a pendant. And I have that in white and yellow. Look at that. That was the yellow. Here's the white gold. Ooh, look at those sapphires we had. Remember when we had some matching earrings? Now the pendant's discounted. I like that too. So we'll get, all of that's coming. All that's happening. Big trillion. I know, Antonio, are you getting a pair of earrings as well? Tell me, what color? Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, or no earrings? No earrings at all. All right, but Joyce has got a pair. She's got a pair. I like that. So we got a few more going out. Give us a call if you'd like a pair. We're going to move right along, and let's go to our next. You've got a white gold? White gold going out. Let's get to this quick wheel, and I mean it's going to be quick because we got a merengue. That's nice. We've got also, ooh, this is a pretty emerald, a round. Always unique to see a round emerald. This one's big enough to be actually a center stone, a ring, not just a little speck in an earring or a pendant. We also have the big Mandarin. That might work. We had a Mandarin request earlier, and I might just do a little switcheroo here because I have a pink diamond that's coming out to play. It wants to be part of this deal as well. Look at that, pink or purple. I don't know. It's really kind of open for debate there. There's the gorgeous emerald. Here's the merengue, and here is the Mandarin. Love these. All 4 pieces, all one of a kinds, all one price. Is going to be fast, all right. We got to move. We're in the last hour already. Please don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. We got a big last hour. I got a lot planned for you. We had phone snafus earlier. We saved a lot of good jewelry for our last hour, so don't go. Don't leave us yet. You'll be glad you stayed up. Trust me. Here we are with anything on this wheel. What do we like? Carat 26 emerald, carat 03 and diamonds with it. Here's the big merengue. The merengue is going to bring you a 111, 74 points in diamonds. Let's go to the pink diamond. That pink diamond on its own is a 20-pointer. What? Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you now. Please, 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 pink diamond lovers. And if this is going to set the tone, a 20-point pink diamond, you're already thinking about the catalog of pricing you know from our show, and you're thinking a 20-pointer, wait a minute, I've seen those before. They're always $49.99. Hold up. We're going to do something crazy on this wheel. This is going to be the most affordable pink diamond we have. It's not just that. It's a 20-point oval center, 22 pinks on the sides, and 49 points in white diamonds. So that's overall a dynamic piece that is going to be underpriced. Then we have the big emerald we talked about, the big merengue, and the Mandarin is a $695, and that is 64 points in diamonds. But once again, all one onlys. I can change gold on anything but the pink diamond. The pink diamond's got to stay in the pink and the white. Everything else can be changed, and let's do it to it. Fast forward, well, if we're going to be fast about it, we got to make them cheap, because they're not going to go at $49.99 until I beg and plead and moan and groan. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to make them a lot cheaper, and you're going to be ecstatic. I'm going to praise all of you that get on the phone lines here, because these one-of-a-kinds are flying. I have never, truly never had, and this is not some kind of wallflower of a pink diamond. This is not a light, barely there pink. This has got full-on lavender purple tones, and we're calling it a pink for your pricing luxury, because if we call it a purple, it's got to be $1 million. And if we're calling it a pink, it can be more affordable. And I don't even talk about $49.99 any longer. Let's make this a lot better. There's a reason it says fast forward. When you bring prices down to this limited low, It just means that there's enough. We have so many people who, you guys know, you're the smartest shoppers out there. TV shoppers, you don't need to tell anybody else this, but the people that shop off TV for fine jewelry, you guys are the smart ones, because while everyone else is out there in those highfalutin stores, and they would, I don't even know where they'd find a pink diamond like that. Mahenge Spinel, haven't seen them in retail. What about big emeralds? What about big mandarins? These are all stones that you very infrequently see. Even with the emerald, you might see emeralds, but are they that quality? Are they a stark, bright, clean Colombian stone? Is it the best source in the world? Is it the bright round? All of these stones, they are hand selected out of literally thousands of stones we go through. And only those select few best get to be set in gold and diamonds together, and they're like the chosen ones, right? Because we could choose any number of stones, and most retailers and most jewelry stores, that's what they do. You can take anything. And you get no consistency, you get no quality, you get no standards. This is where it's still the best of the best. No matter how low I take this price tag, you're still getting incredible values, and you can't wait, because they're not $49, they're not $39. We are at the top of the hour already, so we got less than an hour to go. We're not even doing $29.99. Better yet, 20-point really purple pink, that's not even going to be $29.99. All you have to do is call. It's the best thing you can do, because there's going to be a number of people on this wheel. You know that, because these are just obvious values, and you know it. When we start to take our own prices and we discount them so much, this is when you shop them. They're not even $29.99. Come on in. We got nobody on the phone lines yet. That is about to change, and in a really big way, because they're not even $29. They're not even $1,999. Take whichever one you love. They're all going to fly. The $695 is amazing already. The 20-point pink, and if you need to see graphics, let me do that. You know, if you need it, these are important pieces. You should see all the details and the graphics and all that. So let me pop those in as well if you need to see them. But I just want you to know that everything on this wheel, nothing's going to be $19.99. Nothing's even $1,899. That 20-point purple pink, if that doesn't go, I'm buying it. I don't own a pink diamond. I think it's time. And that one, I can handle. I mean, pink diamonds that are $80,000, I don't know if I'm going to buy an $80,000 ring anytime soon. I'd rather have a car or more bags or something, right? I just can't spend that much on jewelry because I've been in this industry too long. I know that there are bigger values to be had. So this is when you get a really saturated purple pink diamond, and it's going to be $18.88. Anything you want on that wheel while they last 60 seconds. That's it. Got to go $18.88, and then let's bring up the info, because if nobody's calling, it's because I don't have the graphics up there, because they're just too good to stay. Look at this diamond. Let's come in close. It's item number 5393. Look at this stone. Look what's happening. That's a 20-point center oval. And then it's got 22 points around that. That's more pink diamonds in the halo, but you see how saturated that is? And 49 points in white diamonds as well. So we're just going to take a brief moment, like 30 seconds with each ring, just so you can see all the details, so you know exactly what you're getting at $18.88, because that is a ring that $79.99 would suffice all day long, and yet here we are at $18.88 giving it away. That is a giveaway. Yes, the blue wing Asher. I'm getting a lot of questions about that Asher cut. The blue wing Asher cut will be here, and it will be here shortly. So we won't wait too much longer on that. For my 8-carat tanzanite lovers, for my Asher cut lovers, we're going to bring that out, and of course it had those yellow and the white diamonds together. You guys have to explain this to me. $18.88 for a 20-point pink diamond that is all natural, and it's not just pink. There is a high, look at that. There's a high saturation level to that piece. I don't want you to wait on that. Please, whatever you do, do not wait on that purple pink diamond. That's incredible. It is so incredible. You got to take advantage of that. And look at the finishing, and then I'll try it on. Look at the inside. It's got a full under gallery. I mean, what in the world? I mean, look, what more could you want in a pink diamond? And instead of $79.99 or $7,500, it's only $18.88. That is such a big, big value. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Purple. It really is. Like when you look at the halo in comparison to the center, do you see a difference? Let's look at it again up close. Do you see that difference? Yes, I agree. Those are pink diamonds. That 22 points in that halo, those are pinks. But look at the shade of the color that's in the center. That's a different shade. That's a different color. Look what's happening there. $1,888. I still can't believe it. I can't even believe it's still here. Well, we got 30 seconds more to shop that, and then we're moving on. I'm going to show you 30 seconds of each one. I just think that needs a moment. If that's still here, that has got to go. Such a spectacular value. And what do you have to lose? I mean, if it's not for you, you send it on back. I mean, this is just you get a trial period to make sure. I mean, the first thing I'd do is take that to an appraiser and be really impressed with what they're going to tell you, because they're not going to appraise that at $18.88. I'll tell you that now. That center stone is worth far, far more on its own. So that's our pinky purple diamond, and it's still here. And then we've got, let's give it a look at this big emerald. This is a wild, look at that. Look at that round. Item number 8351 on the round Colombian. That would be a carat 26 in the emerald. Now, I know emeralds, we know this, they look bigger than they weigh. So if you're thinking that, you're right. It's a carat 26, looks bigger. 103 in the diamond weight, around and around and around. That's 1888 as well. That's a one only. Change the gold though. Remember, the only one you can't change is the pink and the white diamond. Everything else you can change, adjust. We'll do it for you for free, and that's 1888 as well. Let's talk also about the big Mandarin, because the big Mandarin is a 695. That's coming up. Take a look at this one. Here's my 695 Mandarin. Wow, like we talked about earlier. We talked about this with the 3 carat. If you see those bright yellow flashes, something magical's happening. Here it is in a big time stone, 8322, another one of a kind. That's the 695 Mandarin with 64 points in diamonds, 1888 for a 695 Mandarin. Where does that jive? That's going to be 8322. 695 and 64 points in the diamonds. Right now it's in the yellow. You can take it in the white. Notice they did a prong set. They did bead set and pave. Do you see up top here? That's going to be a different setting than the other side, which goes along the bottom. Do you see that difference? So really intriguing the way they wrapped those diamonds, still creating a halo, but giving it a lot more interest than a basic halo. And then last but not least, the 111 Mahenge is right here as well. That'll be item number 8320, and that's a 111 Mahenge Spinel. It also has 74 points in diamonds, and we'll come in close on that one. So all of them still here at 1888. If you like them, call me. We'll help you out. We'll get them to you as soon as humanly possible. And then we're on our way. We got the big tanzanite. I say bring it on out. Let's bring it out. I am not going to be, really surprised if this is something you've been waiting on for a minute since we flashed it. It's beautiful. Some of the most dynamic reds I've seen in an Asher cut. We're going to show it to you next. We had a 4 carat earlier. It's gone. We're going to bring you double that size coming up next, and something special. If these pieces on the wheel are here, I got to be honest, I'm going to have to retool my whole tanzanite presentation that's coming up, because this is not the kind of jewelry that should still be here at 1888. And so whatever else we need to show you, again, we're starting to get busy on the phone lines. They all should be gone. They're all one of a kinds. Tell me what you love before it's out of here. Emerald. Let's go with the emerald here on the hand. Take a look at the emerald. That was that 1 carat 26 Colombian. Here it is. There's the emerald. It's that big, bright, beautiful, perfect green. I mean, that's exactly what you want to see out of Columbia. And that's going to be 8351 if you like it, Virginia. That's our 126 with 103 in diamond weight. Any gold? Any gold you like. It looks like it's diamond cut, doesn't it? I mean, it really, just look at how as I move it round and round, the light hits every facet internally. It just completely electrifies. Okay, emerald may be gone. Let's take a look at the Mahenge up close, and that's going to be again 8320, or do we want to see that pink diamond again? And how about a new register looking for a gentleman's ruby ring? Who was it? Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Where's he calling from? Do we know yet, or is he not registered yet? Because we got a ring he's going to like, I think. And I don't know Eddie yet, but I think he's going to like this anyways. I can feel it, because it's one of the most classic handsome gents ring styles we do. Oh, in California. Cool. Okay. This is going to be a ruby gents ring 7504 is the item number. And then we'll get to the tanzanite, I promise. Requests always take precedent. Here's 7504. It's the 80-point round Burma ruby. Just under a carat, looks like a carat, but again, 80 points exact. 33 points, those are channel set diamonds. Here we again see an octagon style. We've seen several tonight, but this is where we're seeing a channel of round brilliant diamonds set within that octagonal channel that goes all the way around the ruby. You want finishing? It's got finishing. Under gallery, a necessity on a men's ring, I believe. If it's of a certain size, In a ring, gotta have the undergallery. And yet we have shown you some superstar rubies tonight. Here's yet another, glowing like a round should. They just don't usually do that. If you'd like it, Eddie or anybody else, tell you what, I'm putting a men's ring on the auction block. Why not? I mean, we have a brand new register. I don't want to scare anybody away here, but the ruby ring, we see men's rings and they have a lot of gold, they tend to get a little more pricey, right? We know that about men's rings. $35.99, price on the bag. They just brought it out, obviously not scheduled for the show. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll start an auction. We won't even start at $3,500. It was $35.99 straight out the door. Eddie, that's what I'm supposed to get tonight. Here's what we're gonna do instead. I'm gonna try an auction. We're gonna start at $1,500. 15. We don't see, I don't know how long he's been watching, but we don't see men's rings go for anywhere near $1,500. I'm gonna try to get a lot of people in. We'll go $1,500, we'll go $25 increments. We'll open up the auction to everybody. This could be a gal's ring too. It's just about a lot of gold. If it's got a certain amount of gold, we tend to classify it as a gent's ring. It's obviously, we're taking care of the sizing, so any size you need. It can also be done in yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. But how exciting, and this is why we don't, it's just a percentage thing, guys. Don't be offended. Some people say, why don't you do more auctions for gents rings? We don't have a lot of gents rings in general. And it's always a little more risky to put them on a gents or on an auction because there might not be as many people shopping for gents jewelry as there are at a given moment for the other. And with auctions, we start low, relying on a lot of activity and participation, and you want to give yourself the best shot at doing that. That's not going to be the option with the gents ring. So here's where we're starting low. Don't have any open yet. Tell us if you love it. We'll go ahead and give it a look. We'll give it 60 seconds. If we get the open, great. If we don't, we move on. Take a look. But it sure beats $35.99. That's how I look at it. If we can save you $2,000 potentially on a ring, I say that makes it a lot better. And when it's a new register who's never shopped before, who's looking for a certain thing, if this is it, I don't want you to ever buy something just because it's a great value. I want you to love it. But if that's it, if that's what you're looking for, well, you certainly have a great option right here, because we're also saving you the money. So it's the great value to go with it, but no open on this one. So we head on out, 35 seconds left to see if we've got it. All those pieces from our wheel, still verifying and working on those. And then, yep, I just have a feeling there's somebody out there waiting for that tanzanite. So we will do that here. Coming up next, that very large Asher cut that we love, that's over 8 carats in size, that's such a spectacular example of what Blue Wing is known for, but some stones just do it a little bit better. Some stones just show it off in a prime time premier way. So that's what we have coming up. It'll be 8761 on the way. I'm sorry, Eddie, if that's not what you're looking for. That's all we have at the moment. We're happy to make something for you if you want to give us a little bit more details on what you're looking for, but let's take a look. This one's going to need my help a little bit because this mounting, as lovely as it is, it's not always the best one to sit on its own, but I will give it that help it needs, and we'll hold it upright for you so you can see how it's going to look on the hand. But it's 8761. This is pretty wild here because, well, just what I'm showing you. Everything you see here coming off each individual, look at every facet there. This is 8761. It's an 808 Blue Wing Block D that is Asher cutting at its very finest. And you also have this yellow diamond, white diamond combination here. It's going to be a 30-point yellow diamond weight and 11 points in the white diamonds. But notice there are bigger diamonds they put between. They don't actually even do a full, complete square around it. They actually put corners of the yellow diamonds first around your Asher, and then it's the white diamonds at the corners on one side with that bigger round between. So it's really a very cool mounting. The last time we saw it, it was with a round fancy cut morganite. That was the first time we saw it. Now we have brought it back, and even more befitting, I think, with this Blue Wing Block D, following the lines of all the Asher cutting we see there. I'll make it easy here. We just got a $99.99 deal. The problem is it's already last 40 minutes. And I've clearly lost some people if that wheel's still here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it really interesting, and we're going to roll the dice. And I'm not going to say $99.99, take it or leave it. Let's take this Asher, and I tell you, there's certain, I always am very, very, very open about, there are different levels of Blue Wing. Even within that one vein of that one block of that one mine, there's truly only one mine. This is completely gone. It's been gone for a long time. The miner saved them all. He then got it to us. We could not be more thrilled to be your exclusive home for Blue Wing Block D. Nobody else has it. And look at this on the hand. That's where it is. So instead of $99.99, we're going to put it on the auction block, and I'm going to hope this works. Didn't work on the men's piece. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to give you a best case scenario on a per carat level that you've ever seen. And that is truly remarkable when you have an Asher. Fancy cut again. We had the round, that was a fancy cut. Now we have the Asher, that's also a fancy cut. No ovals tonight. We're just showing you the best of the best. And I'm not starting at half. $5,000, a great place to start. $4,500 makes it hopefully a little more enticing. $4,000 would be probably bidder central. It'd be like bidding coming out of the woodwork here. But I'm not even going to start at $4,000. Think of an 808, what that should go for. Let's make it even more intriguing. It's not 4. I'm starting at $3,500 on an 8-carat 08 that looks like that. Every slight movement just lights it up with reds. Every facet can light up reds. And then to have this be yellow diamonds first, white diamonds later, like a dual setting, it's like a 2-in-1, like a double frame. Kind of looks like it, right? A really important piece of artwork or canvas or photograph, and it's got the frame with the corners in it, just protecting every bit of it. And this double squared off design that you have, and we don't have 35. Oh my goodness, I'm in for it in this last hour. Tell you what, $25 increments, sure. It doesn't matter till we get the open anyways, and I don't have it. So let's do something even more crazy here. I'm just thinking about per carat just for a moment here, $3,500. I mean, where we're looking to get it started, we don't have that open yet. Think about this. Right now, an 808, that's going to be like $430. Tell you what I'm going to do instead. Free diamonds, free gold. Let me throw that in for free. Let's do all that like we do. Sizing, gold color change, all that's free. Shipping, free. No tax outside of California. No tax, I mean, right, everything. We do it all. But I'm not going to start at 35 just because I can't. We don't have it. Let's make it more interesting. Tell you what, $3,400 to start. $3,300 to start. $3,200 to start. 8 carats, not normal stone here. This is a major size. Not even 32 or 31. Let's just make it a cool, even $3,000 to get that started. And then that would put us at like $375 a carat. That'll beat everybody who's got regular old tanzanite. You know those folks out there that are selling regular black sea material? Doesn't even have any neon, doesn't have red flash, doesn't even have purples or blues really. It's like lavenders and lilacs instead of purples and blues. They get more. They do. $3,000 divided by 808. Well, guess what that is? That's $370. I'm sorry, I said $375. I was approximating. It's $371. Am I right? Hold on. Let me double check my math here. Let me double check. 808. Yep. $371 a carat. 370 $371.28 per carat. Free gold, free yellow diamonds. Let's just not talk diamonds. Diamonds are one thing, but it's free yellow diamonds and white diamonds. Do we have the open? We got it. $3,000. Whoo-wee. We got it. We got it. We got it at 3. One bidder only, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie whoopsies. Jess is not on this one, right? No? Just one. What happened? What? Oh. Sorry, we've had phone issues. When you hold it away like that, I got worried. I thought maybe you got disconnected. You okay? All right, good. Okay. And Joyce, is Jess on this one? No? No? Oh, probably not. Okay. So let's do this. We have the open and nothing more. Now, I don't know if $25 increments are going to make much of a bearing on the impact of the per carat price, but probably not. Because even if you throw in an extra $25, I don't think it's going to bear much on that 808 per carat price. So we got something good going on. And I wanted to bring it on over because, show it to you from a distance. That is an incredible stone. We only have one bidder. I just heard Jess talk about the screen is frozen. So somewhere our broadcast is frozen. So that's another issue. That's not an auction. This is an auction. And $371 per carat, if it was the most basic tanzanite in the world, if it was the lightest, most lavender, most lilac color you've ever seen, nobody's doing $371 a carat. Not a soul. No jewelry store, no retailer, no nothing, none of that. It's not happening. This is so many steps up beyond that. Block C is all we have left. Whatever that is, if that's 20 years, if it's 5 years, if it's 10 years, we don't know. We don't know till it happens. But there's one block left. It's block C. It just by nature produces a different color. It is a lesser color. This is the premium best. We only have $3,000. Do we? Okay, so we do, and that's it. I'm going to give it a final call. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock. That's it. Look at that. Look at that. Asscher cutting with that level of red, that saturation level of red, $3,000. It's not going to make a big difference, an extra 25, unless you look at it from this perspective of the difference is, do I get it or do I not? Do I think back on that one that got away? That one that I could have had, that I kind of had that inkling, I wasn't going to say anything like it again, and sure enough, that was the moment to get in. This is why 2 minutes is so valuable. You need to be dialing. Less time on the clock, just dial frantically, because this is a giveaway. So here we go. It's going to somebody. We just don't know exactly who. We're going to give it a final call here. It's final. 2 minutes on the clock, and then we say bye-bye. Blue wing, $3,000 only, $271 a carat, yellow and white diamonds together. This should not be happening, but here we are. I'm going to absolutely do that. Absolutely. Here it is. You saw it from across the room. Let's show it from across the dinner table. Or something that perspective. I don't know. Whatever. This is like you're across, it's like an across the table perspective. You know? The what? Oh, sure. The side profile. Here it is. That's the side profile. Double prongs in the corners to keep that Asscher secure. Yellow and white diamonds, almost like a square on top of a square, but rotated. And yellow diamonds at 30, white diamonds at 11, although every time I look at this, I think that's no way. I think you're getting so much more diamond weight. But Jess, are you thinking about getting in on this one? I'm thinking we got a minute left here and we got a problem because I got bidders coming in, trying to get in. Kevin, maybe you could help us maybe. I don't know. Maybe. All right, so here we go. Final 50 seconds, 49, 48. This is wrong. This is really wrong. Let me know if we have 3,025 and who has it, if you do, because this is it. Last call. It's come down to it. $371 a carat. Never seen it. Nope. 25 seconds coming up. Last call. So, Joyce, you're not on this one. No. Okay. Okay. Jess, are you on this one? Okay. Shall we? Do we have 3,025? Sold. Congratulations. It's gone. I mean, technically I should wait till it hits 0, but there you go. Sold. It's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. All right. Congrats on that one. And there are people still dialing in. Aqua bracelet. Got one for you. Hey, if anybody needs a blue wing that's a little larger, let me just flash this here. There is a trillion. Another fancy cut, but we haven't seen this one tonight. That's the trillion. That's going to be item number 8035. 8035, trillion cut, 1311. That's a big one. So we've kind of progressively gotten bigger throughout the night here with our 4, then our 8. Now we actually went to, we did just go to 1311 plus carat 13 in diamonds, and actually that one's in 18 carats solid gold as well. So we went premium. Hey, we're still waiting for open on that gents ruby if anybody wants to get that started. That'd be an option. And here we go, 1311. Carat 13 in diamonds as well. And if you'd like it, I'll do a quick blowout. Let's just do a little special something to this big time stone here, and then that'll be it for our tanzanites for the evening. Unless you have any requests, we'd be happy to bring those out. And I'm going to bring out that sapphire pendant that we had, the multicolors as well. Still, again, can revisit that gents ring if you want to get that started. Here we go, first caller. Well, $14,999. Well, we got to kind of keep in mind what we've been doing on tanzanites throughout the night with auctions. So let's help you right here, right now, and then we'll do some recapping. 27 minutes in the show. Not a lot of time, and still got a lot of jewelry that needs a home here. So let's do this. I'll just make this, you know what? $5,999 sounds a lot better, because then you're going to be hanging out really at more on par with what we're used to here, but you're still getting that big halo of diamonds around it. Want to remind you, we still have that 20-point pink diamond, by the way, for 1888, which was really, 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 really good. That's, thank goodness for that, because, you know, that's all I had, you know? Yeah, so, you know. Kevin, what you thinking about? Tanzanites or anything else? Because I don't know what was happening on that other board, Joyce. I don't know. I have no idea. There was, you know. Okay, so let's go to our next piece. And our next piece will be that pendant. Designer, go with, what could you put on every day that's going to work? Like, how can I tell you what pendant you could wear every day and know it's going to work? How could I, with, you know, not being in your closet, how could I ever tell you that? Well, unless you are completely averse to color, I think this would work for anybody with every ensemble. And it's a pendant that has this large pave dome teardrop shape, beautifully finished on the inside. We have one in white gold, which I'll show you next, but we have actually two in yellow gold. Pretty excited about that. So 4528 is the item number here. A great length, because the teardrop style usually is somewhat elongated. This has 441 of sapphires. They're all Ceylon, and you can see how they graduate from the top to the bottom. They go from those lighter pinks to a deeper pink to a classic pink to a hot pink. Then you go darker to lighter from the blues. You go royals into the more classic cornflowers, then the lighter sky blues. Then the yellows go from yellow to really paparachas. Those are paparachas at the base. And then you have diamonds in the bail and all of this finishing. All of that, beautiful, so it can be comfortable against the neckline. That's the yellow. Here's the white gold. The white gold, I don't know how you decide. They do have decidedly different looks to them, but either way, I think you're going to really have a great look about it. This is, well, again, one in white, so that's the only one there. And then the yellow gold I have two of. And let me give you a link because it is a tremendous piece. It's got a nice statement style to it, and we're really proud to bring it. So how about this? 441 plus the 37 points, a lot of gold this requires, as you could well see, with the kind of length you have here. This is what it looks like. Let me also give you a measurement here, top to bottom. It's going to be, wow, almost 2 inches. We'll call it 1 inch and 7/8 there. Is really what I would call that. It's past the 1 3/4 inch mark, so it's 1 inch and 7/8 there. So how about this? We've got the white, or I'll show you the yellow gold from a distance as well, so you can see them side by side. And then we'll do some really, really nice discounting. Don't ask me for earrings. I already asked. We can't do it. We can't make them into earrings. Although I did want to show you, this is the white, this is the yellow. Look at how from a distance they kind of look the same. You don't actually, unless you're talking about the diamond set and the bail, you don't really see a huge difference. So I would say if your favorite gold colored choice sells out very quickly, go with the other option, because this is white, this is yellow, the same price no matter what, and they were $79.99. And before you think I am like yanking your chain here, guys, there's $79.99 on the piece. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make it really affordable. And oh, what's going to happen when you see it from the side? Still stones. What about the other side? Still stones. I'm going to take this white gold and take it over to the neckline. We'll show that to you next, because you need to see how that nearly 2-inch size translates when you actually have it on. It's nowhere near $79.99. That I can tell you. Get ready. What a gift to be giving too, because of, again, the versatility of, won't it go with everything? Will we all be able to wear a pendant? Absolutely. Because one size fits all. No size needed on a pendant, just need a chain. And if you need a chain, we got them for you. Here's what I'll do. Let's go back to our wheel. Tell you what, instead of $79.99, there's the one and only I have in the white gold. Here's what we'll do. Better than half off at 4. 4,000 is pretty good. How about better than $3,000? Better than 2. Better than 2,000. There's the yellow gold. I'm getting fancy with my tweezer here. Look at that. We got the yellow, we got the white. You decide which one. I'm not making it $29. I'm not even making it $2,000. It's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. This is a lot of sapphire and a lot of diamonds for a very tiny price. I want to make it giftable. Let's make it universal and appealing and affordable. And let's not even do $16.99 or $15.99. I'll make it $1,499. That's it. only, just remember again, 1 in the white gold there, 2 in the yellow gold. Tell me which one you like. As soon as the white gold goes, because I have a feeling that'll be fast, we'll put up that yellow gold again, show you what that one's all about, and get you ready for what a value. $441 in sapphires. It's not just about the carat weight, though. It's about how many stones they had to start with to then build this perfect ombre that goes from lighter to darker, darker to lighter in different sections and different colors, and really is incorporating just about every color of sapphire. But they could have used white sapphires. They didn't. They upgraded you to VS diamonds. So you've got the diamonds as the bail. It's $14.99. That is a huge value. And that is a really, really good way to start your sapphire collection, because then you got them all. In one piece, you have taken them all. Antonio, do you have a color already? Or hang on, I just want to make sure we take these down as they go, because I'm super limited. Do we know what color you're getting? White diamond necklace. Which one? The peas in the pod? That's what I call it. The moving one, the dancing one, this one? Okay, I'll show it next. That one. That. It's very heavy. It's very big diamonds, but I'll make it cheap. So still waiting on our sapphire pieces. Let me know. It's a lot of work for our design. Joyce, I see a couple calls that are over across the country. If they're getting one, can you let me know? Thank you, because I just don't want to oversell these. I cannot make these again. There is no way we can make this again. Do they want to see that next? All right, so we'll show that diamonds. It's kind of dancing, but they're kind of just actually moving. We'll talk about it. And I have all 3 gold colors too. We got all of them. They're all here, and it's heavy. Yes. White gold is gone. So now we have yellow gold remaining, and let me show you, as promised, here's the yellow gold, because I kind of knew the white gold. I was just feeling it. I kind of thought the white gold was going to go. So this is all we have left now. It's yellow gold only, 4528. Did you get a yellow gold? Yellow, okay. So we have 1 left. 1 left in yellow. You're looking at it. There it is. Let me show you the back as well. There's that, again, a lot of gold. I wouldn't actually be adverse to wearing that backwards. I would have no problem with that. I think that's a beautiful piece as it is. You could just put your chain on the other way and wear it, what we're calling backwards, but wear it with the gold up front and then see that little subtle color pave through the back. I mean, you could do that too. So 1 left, yellow gold only, and this will never again be seen on our air. So $1,499, what a value there. Congratulations if you get it. Well done. And we still have the big trillion tanzanite now. The other tansies are gone. I want to remind you, we had tanzanite earrings, though, earlier. 1 pair left of those. They were studs. They were big studs with halos. They were only $9.99 if you want to grab those. And then a couple pieces from our wheel. And then I know some of you want to see that dancing diamond, moving diamond, shuffling diamond piece. We'll show it coming up. And anything else you'd like to see recapped. 19 minutes left in the broadcast. That's all we got. Selling through a lot of jewelry here tonight. Make sure you're on the phone lines to get your favorite. Want to make sure that we just have a couple of pieces left from the show. We will recap those before the night is over in case you joined us a little bit later in the show. Okay, we ready? Thank you. We have 1 left in the yellow gold, so keep calling. I'd like to get that one sold out and done so we can just move on from that piece. Obviously, they're discounted to be under cost, so that's really the intention, is to get them out of here. Let's show this necklace coming up. This is really unique. Again, it's been a lot of money because they really went overboard on the gold here. And, you know, we have to keep in mind, you know, keeping values. I got it on the hand here. It's item number on the necklace. This is a style I don't think we've seen before. No, I haven't shown it to you yet. It's it had to go through some price reductions here, and it's item number 8072. This has 96 points of diamonds, but you'll see here the necklace itself, which I'll show you here up close, those stones move. So every one of those round brilliants, and there are 8 of them, they're going to have some movement within this design that is going to have this side-to-side movement. So they're kind of like, it's like your bezels are locked into a channel, but then when you see it, I'll hold it on each end here, and you can kind of see how there's obviously not a lot of movement, but they do move a bit from end to end. You know, they can't go up and down. Yeah. Flash the tansy. Are you talking about the Assorted? I will see what I can do. Let me see if I can go get it back from them, and I will. I know it's already sold, right? But I'll try to flash it again if you just want to see a really good Asher. 96 points in diamonds. Now I have all 3 gold colors, so if you want to see the yellow or the rose, let me know. Blow it out. 96 points. Let's see. 8 stones. I hope I'm counting that right. Yes. Let's do this. Oh, one more thing. Adjustability. Lobster claw. This we do with a little heavier gauge chain because it is a heavy piece. You're going to be surprised when you get this. You're going to be surprised in a good way. You're going to be really amazed at how heavy this piece is through the center. There's your lobster claw, 3 adjustable links. That'll be 16, 17, 18. And let's see, Tony, if it's going to sit. Probably not on its own, but we'll at least show it up close so you can see the details here and see what it looks like. I'll probably have to hold it here to hold it straight up to you, but that is, I think you can start to get an impression there as you see the side angles of how much, why I'm talking about it being heavier. White, yellow, or rose gold, blow it out. Good news is it's never been on the air, but it was supposed to be $49.99. That is in large part due to those bigger diamonds that are bezel set, which makes them look even bigger than the bigger, right? They are bigger looks than they even are, and they're already large. And we're going to blow it out for only $1,699 on this gorgeous style. I mean, right? It's just, look at this. I'll show you up close here. How they, you know what? I'm going to use my tweezers again. Yes. Oh, the opal freeform. Congratulations. I just want to show you how there's a little subtle movement here to this piece as I try to just show you how they go whoop. See that? They go from one side to the other, and they're all latched in there so that they can move. And they can still move independently of each other. It doesn't just move as one solid row. Let me show you here. See how they all move independently? So there's naturally, as you wear it, they might move a little bit from side to side. Sometimes they might just move from one end to another. I'll put it on my neckline. Other times they might just kind of separate from each other here, but that's what it looks like from a distance. So it's got some presence to it, no doubt about it. And there's your big, heavier chain with the clasp. We've done all that right, as we should, so you can get that really good look. $1,699, white, yellow, or rose gold. And so we'll go one more time here on the hand, and we'll show that to you that way as well. So $16.99 only, and then you let us know. We've got all of them made up and ready to go as well, so you don't have to wait. There's no wait time on this. It goes right out to you. It is white, yellow, or rose, all made up and ready to go, but one of each color. Still have one of the yellow gold multicolored sapphire designs left. What else? We are getting down to quitting time here, so we are just going to think about what is still remaining. Those huge diamond earrings, the 928s, those kind of double peacock earrings we had earlier, those are here. What else? Oh, a couple wheel pieces like that pink diamond. I might recap that. That 20-point purpley pink diamond, that one was really good. So we'll have to show that again. And other than that, I got one 2-carat ruby. One of the, so I'll do a recap. We'll do a recap so we can make sure everything goes, because a lot of people are doing just that now. They're asking about those pieces they might have missed. So let me go ahead and build, oh, one more thing before we go. I've got this big aqua bangle before we go to our recap. This is wild. I had a Sierra Santa Maria earlier in the show in a heart shape. This one, a huge oval. 1959. This is a nice discount. 1959 is the number. That's a $539 oval Sierra Santa Maria. The entire bangle has an undergallery. That's unusual. Don't see that very often. The whole, watch this. The whole bangle's hinged. It's going to open on this side. Got 2 dual figure 8s. Then you've got the undergallery. It's all happening. White gold or change it. I'll even say, yeah, if you want yellow gold, I was going to flash that Asher. Hold on. Asher cut. This one's already sold, so please don't get mad at me if you got it, or please don't get, excited if you didn't, because this is already sold, but somebody just wanted to see it again, so I'll just flash it there. That's that beautiful Asher that found its way out. 808 on the Asher, yellow and white diamonds, loving that one. And then we'll talk quickly about this bangle, which is just amazing. First collar, one only, average size, gives you plenty of room if you wear anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch bracelet routinely. This is going to work for you, and it's only going to be, wow, for a $539. If this were, true story guys, if this were in a ring, because the last time I had a size like this in a ring, it was $59.99. So why would a stone size that's equal, but it's in way more gold because it's a bangle around your wrist, wrists are bigger than fingers, right? So it's not even $59.99. That's what's so crazy. This is going backwards. And for no logical reason except we needed to get a home. And it's any gold you want, and it's an average size, so whatever you wear in that 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, 7.5, you are golden. You're good. I'll try it on for you because that's what you need to see. You need to see the overall size. You need to see how big the stone is. The $539, which should be $59.99 if it were in a ring. Now it's in all this extra gold. Let me pop it on my wrist here really, really quickly. So easy to put on. Latch, close, done. That's what it looks like from a distance away. And it's not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99. That's a big bold aqua right there. Best color in the land. Totally extinct mine, Sierra Santa Maria from Brazil. and it's going to be $2,777 only. That's it. One collar, one bangle, any gold you want. And look how easy. It's got, there's a little textured bar there. When you press that down, it just pops open. And then you're out of it. And then you've got all that finishing. Don't forget about all this finishing, front and back on the inside, so that it is smooth. I've had bangles hurt me before. It's just like either they pinch when they're closing or whatever it is, or they're a little scratchy on the underside. Not this bangle. Yes. The fawn. Yes, that was part of my recap here. The 2.5 carat fawn. It's kind of a fawn, but extra. It's kind of like you're getting a little more than just pink and orange and champagne and all those things. It's like a mix of, I would say, 4 different colors of diamonds all in one almost, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, it really is. Let's show this one. There's the fawn diamond. This is something we had earlier. That's going to be item number 1223. Or as I like to say it, 1223. Look at that. There it is. We're calling it, we categorized it as fawn. But 2.5 carats, it looks like a trillion, but it's not. It's like a modified trillion meets trapezoid. It's 2.5 carat VS quality. It's got orange properties, yellow, pink, bronzy, meaning like champagne cognac tones together. And it's 91 points in diamonds. And it's got the finishing on the inside. And it's got a knife edge band, so, sort of. Well, it's more squared off. It's got a squared off style band. And it's all finished, and it's almost 3.5 carats in diamonds, and it is our lowest price we've ever been able to bring it to. It's only $65.99. That is it. And boy, collectors out there for big fancy diamonds, and you could even collect diamonds to this point. You probably don't have a stone that's that color, because it is this nuanced mix of fancy colors, but it's still all natural. It doesn't have any treatment. It's not a different color because it's treated or heated. It's all natural. Out of the Argan line in Australia, and it's only $6,599. Incredible buy. $65.99. That's incredible. That's 2.5 carats on its own. And look at how powerful it looks on the hand, because when you see it from a distance and you see the way it sits on the hand, it's so impressive. Whether you want to wear it kind of pointing up like a shield, it's almost like a shield cut, or the other way, it's not going to be interfering. There's a little elevation to the entire ring, so it elevates a little bit off the hand, so it doesn't interfere with your side fingers at all. But you have this great little kind of, they just perfectly tailored the mounting for the stone. That's what they did. I mean, it's got every single bit of the lines and the details and the shape of the outer halos is what the stone is. That's the exact same kind of, they replicated it exactly. It's totally 100% custom made. $65.99. And then here's the other way. I'll just flash it the other way, just because somebody's probably saying, wait, show it the other way. There it is. That, yeah, I don't think there's not a right or wrong way to wear it. Obviously, it's jewelry. No rules at all. Just that if you want to save money, you got to shop at TVON. That's the rule. That's what you got to keep in mind. You want the best value out there, this is the time to do it. So that'll be a quick request flash. It was a request to flash it. Still verifying. Don't wait, because now everybody's getting their second look at it with all the details, and they may have missed it earlier because it was way back in that first hour. So here's a really good time to pick it up, because you don't want to wait and then have it slip by. I don't have anything else that's going to be anywhere close to that size, cut, color, anything. I mean, this is all just, everything about it is unique. Everything about it is custom. This is truly the way to get a piece that nobody else, literally nobody else, is going to have. Like, there's no way. Nobody else is going to have that piece. Okay, so let me get my recap together, because we have a ruby, we have a padparasha, we have a pink diamond that really is more purple than it is pink. And all of that's going to be recapped. This is part of it too. Just wanted to give you a really extra special up close and personal look at that one, because it's amazing. And then we are on our way. Guys, we have literally 8 minutes left in the show, so let me know if there's any questions you have on anything you've seen. Most of it's gone. I think we have one of the yellow gold Pave sapphire pendants left, just one. And then we have, well, look at this. We've got, I don't think this is going to last very long, but in the fancy diamond category, here's another option, a little smaller, but it's a purpley pink diamond. It's a 20-point oval. It's got 22 points of pink beyond that and 49 points in the white diamonds. That is only going to be $18.88. Then we had the padparasha sapphire. That is an all-natural unheated padparasha. It's a 2 carat, 10. And then we have, speaking of 2 carats, let's go to the sapphire counterpart. In the world of corundum, there are sapphires and there are rubies. and they are the same family. So left and right, they belong to the same family. But just like you can have different hair colors in the same family, you've got a different eye colors, you've got a different look. So we have the pink diamond, that is our 20-point pink for $18.88, most affordable piece on the wheel. Here's the $49.99 gorgeous 2-carat ruby. Here is the also $49.99 unheated, untreated Paraiba sapphire. Perfect 50-50 pink and orange together, but blended beautifully. And this is the 2.5 carat. Everything on this wheel, $65.99 or less. $49.99 for either corundum option, and then our pink diamond, which is more purple than it is pink. You see it right there. The pink diamond's in the halo, pink. The center stone, more purple. So you've got a purpley pink diamond in the middle. It's a 1/5 of a carat oval. It's a 20-pointer, and it's only $1,888. And so that's what I have to recap for you. We can always show you some extras here at the end, but let's give this 60 seconds, and you let me know if you're thinking about anything up there. This is the time, because everything also is a one of a kind. So once they're spoken for, I'd rather see you get it at home and try it, get it at home, see it for your own eyes, see it in person, then evaluate it, then miss out entirely, because any of these pieces up here, it would be between the quality and the value, it'd be very difficult to replicate anything up there, even in TVON land. So this is an important time to pick those up, because I don't have anything else that's going to compare. I mean, huge rubies of that size for under $5,000. We had a 2-carat heart shape, went immediately. So this is where you get the 2-carat pear shape. Then we have the 2.5 carat fancy fawn-ish, right? There's a lot going on color-wise there. And then you've got your steel. That's a steel. That's a ring, and it's a steel. It's a purple pink diamond. It's a 20-pointer. That's only $18.88. What can I tell you? These are some mega values up here. We don't want to leave them. Hey, also, if you wanted a different look in a sapphire that had multiple colors of sapphire, but not that pave, look what I have. I have something you might really like. This is, somehow it's found itself, well, it's attached to the bag, so this is not good. I will see if I can remove this chain from the bag. And then we'll see if we can put it on together here and show you one more look at another sapphire piece that's going to have multiple colors of sapphires together. And I'll flash that. Great finishing. This time it's going to be princess cuts. So still the multicolored ombre effect here. Look at that. Wow. Look at the bright yellows, oranges, pods, pinks, and blues. Princess cuts invisibly set with diamonds around it. One only, 9040. We're popping this in. Just in case you didn't want the pave, you want more princess cut, you want a little bit bigger individual stone. There it is. You know what it looks like, which I saw a lot of in designers yesterday. Store windows filled with what? Dog tags. It was all about dog tags. Big designers, big names. They were doing dog tags in pave. Usually it was just pave white diamonds or black diamonds. This is like a dog tag look almost. Look at the finishing. This is all 18K. Oh, double flowers in the under gallery, 18 karat solid gold. This is a big bail, so you can, we are going to give you the chain, but if you want to put your own chain with it, you can go even larger. This chain does not have to stay with this pendant, but we're going to give it to you anyways. The sapphire weight here is 315. The diamond weight is 46 points. I'm going to give you the length from top to bottom. It's one only, as is. You get the chain. The chain has a lobster claw. It's 18 inches in length. Look at this. And it's finished on the inside, and look, it's a full 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline coming up next. That is just, when you see the princess cuts though invisibly set, it does, you don't even see the individual stones. It just looks like true solid ombre, and that's what it looks like on from a distance away. What a gorgeous look this is. Now I just need to price it right. It's not going to be $49.99, and really luxury. It's really luxurious to see princess cut sapphires, and all in those distinct bright colors that are ombre like that. It's not $49, $39, or $29.99. Chain, you get it. Otherwise, you can give the chain, use a big chain, use a bigger chain, longer chain, whatever you want. Shorter chain, it's up to you. This bail is going to accommodate most chains, even really heavier gauge chains that you have. Let me go up close. Let's mark it down. $29.99. You won't believe the weight of this piece. And it's slightly concave. See how it just curves? It dips a little bit through the middle section there. I'll make it even better. $24.99, first caller. That's it. $24.99. All those princess cuts. That's remarkable, isn't it? The vivid nature of those stones, how bright each and every one is. Look at that. $24.99, and all that 18 karat gold, it's set in. And then we look at our wheel. So call me on anything, guys. We have 3 minutes left in the show. Then we're signing off, but just for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Thursday. We'll be back 7 o'clock Pacific time. 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll kick off a big Thursday of fabulous jewelry. Hope you'll be with us. And any questions you have on any of those 4 pieces or that pendant we just showed you, now or never time on these pieces. Most of these go right when they go off the air. People are dialing in still, and we're placing orders because you just don't want to miss out on pieces at this kind of value. So huge moment here for our collectors of the best of the best. That pink diamond, I don't know how, I don't know why, 1888, 20-point purpley pink there, exquisite saturation. Here's our 2.5 carat fancy, kind of a fawn bronze orange yellow. It's got a little bit of everything going on there. Set in the rose with the white gold as well around that double halo, $65.99. Here's the big ruby. It's only $49.99 for a 2 carat ruby. Amazing. And here is the Paraiba, a 2 carat 10, $49.99. Best color you can get, perfect 50-50 split. Amazing values. To think everything up here is under $6,600, including as far down as $1,888 on a purpley pink diamond that is just pure luxury. It's go time. We have 80 seconds left in the show. Let us know if you have any questions on anything. We'll be here for about 5 minutes after we go off the air. Those phone lines will be open for you. Give us a call. We'll help you out. Last minute, thank you so much for watching tonight, for watching, for shopping, for just being here. We appreciate you every single night. So thank you so much. And again, we will see you back in the evening tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. We got 3 hours. We got a lot of jewelry this week, a lot of brand new coming through, but the sale prices are still on. So this is the time to be doing any holiday shopping or just getting yourself all ready and dressed up for those holiday events you're going to be attending and you want to look and feel your best. This is the time to be shopping these values. So thanks again for being with us. Last call on any of those pieces, $18.88 for the pink diamond. Paraiba is $49.99. The ruby is $49.99. The fawn diamond is $65.99. Again, it's a fawn, but with some extras. So again, we call it fawn, but it's a lot of colors going on, but it's our largest by far. So a huge value there. And thank you so much again. Last 20 seconds of the show. Keep dialing that phone number because that phone number will still get you through to us here as we go off the air and just beyond it. So we'll help you out. We'll place any orders. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Hope to see you guys then. Hope to, I think we're going to have a really fun week. So stick with us, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7. Thanks again for being with us tonight. And keep calling. If you have any questions, we'll be here. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.